British Columbia. Jason is on his way. If you're hearing my voice, this is the voice of Caleb McMillan, the staff writer for CNC. I'm sitting here with Kelly of Cannabis Rights Coalition, and he's going to tell me about why he's here.
Hi, folks. I hope you're all having a good evening. I'm here representing for the Cannabis Rights Coalition. We brought down a whole pile of swag, and we're here to have us a good time and raise the education level of anybody out there that doesn't know anything better.
That's right. You got a lot of swag here. You're hoping to sell all these T-shirts tonight. I've never seen the green T-shirt before. I'm going to have to pick up one of them.
Hey, no problem. We'll fix you up. I'm sure we've got your size. But yeah, we've got hoodies, we've got T-shirts, we got keychain tags. Oh, we've got Bud Busters, the Medtainers, decals, you name it. We got all kinds of stuff. And we got a few giveaways for this evening, so we're looking forward to having a great time.
What are you giving away?
We're giving away a couple of vouchers from Greenhouse Hydroponics Supplies, $200 and $100, some T-shirts, and of course we're just going to run around to a few tables here and there and surprise some people.
Oh, everyone loves surprises. Hopefully we don't have any bad surprises tonight because, we did have an RCMP officer or sergeant or something walking around here before, and, there's been some rumors some anti-pot activists might show up. What do you think? I feel like it's going to be a good night. I don't feel like anyone's going to bother us.
Hey, if they want to show up, that's fine. We're willing to educate each and every one of them. I mean, come on. We're in the 21st century here now, so Let's move forward.
It's 2015. Yeah, United. Yeah.
All right.
So I don't think we'll have any trouble. And sweet. So that's what we're doing here. And like I said, Jason Wilcox will be here anytime. Anytime now. Just waiting for Jason. Any time. But
where are you, Jay?
Yeah.
You're MIA, buddy. You're MIA. Mind you, the weather's terrible out there.
Oh, the weather is terrible. Just on the ferry on the way over here, just rocking back and forth and everything. Of course, you didn't have to take the ferry.
No,
lucky you.
We drove down from Mid-Island, and it was about a 2-hour drive as opposed to regularly about an hour. So drive safe, people. Keep it all good this weekend and enjoy yourselves.
Drive slow, drive safe. This party's going all night. Well, technically it ends 11. I don't know. But it will probably go all night. So you just be safe, drive. It's a torrential downpour out there. And I feel bad for anyone on the ferry now.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. I mean, it's pretty ugly out there, and they say it's not going to get better for the next day or so.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like this all weekend. But
so what better thing can you do than come on down to Duncan and enjoy the DabFest?
Enjoy the DabFest inside where it's here and warm, and even out there they got a cool fire pit where you can go smoke your joints. So everything, and it's covered, and it's everything's good. You can be protected from the rain, and it's warm in here.
I got to hand it to Annissa. She's put this together, and she's found a beautiful venue, and I mean, look at the crowd here. It's just awesome bunch of people, all like-minded, all here to get together and show support for each other, and I just think it's a really great happening here on the island. Good thing to happen here in Duncan, because people from the South Island can make it up, people from the North Island can make it down, and all yous out there on the mainland, you can make it over too on the ferry. Just ask Jason.
That's right. If Jason can make it, everyone can make it. Yeah.
Hopefully he isn't seasick when he gets here.
He might be. He was already kind of under the weather, and if you put him on a ferry, like rocking like that,
you never know.
I hope he had a little paper cup to spew in.
Well, a couple dabs will fix him up.
A few dabs, I'm sure. I'm sure he's already been dabbing. He's probably dabbing right now. I wonder if he's dabbing on the ferry just to help. I would hope he's off the ferry by now.
Yeah, I'd hope he's in his car out in the parking lot by now. But
I'm expecting him to walk in any minute now.
Yeah, and then he'll yell at us both. What are you doing?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
He's probably watching it on his phone, driving.
Yeah.
Just laughing, waiting for us to, not have anything to say to each other and just dead air. Like, all right, that's enough of our banter. We've got nothing. Come on, nothing. Jason. We can't stop the broadcast now that we started. That's not how live TV works.
Yeah, exactly. And I hope everybody who's watching at home, wherever you are, I hope you're all dabbing down too tonight. I mean, join in the festive evening. This is great. A little before Christmas, but still a hell of a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's always a hell of a lot of fun. But yeah, if you're at home, you should be dabbing. Yeah, it's like one of those, they do drinking games. Other people do drinking games, so you should be doing dabbing games.
We should set up bongs, and we could do ping pong bong. and you could dab when the ping pong hits a certain bong. That would be cool.
That would be awesome. Yeah, we got all these tables here. We could totally utilize some of this stuff.
Maybe we can set this up because we got a ton of glass blowers and glass companies here. I'm sure they'd all put bongs up for that.
Absolutely. Yeah, you can give stuff away. You know, people could win things if they win the game.
And we got extract crews here to dab everybody down.
Yeah,
so that's cool. How you doing, Todd?
Yeah,
see you, brother.
Everybody's here. It's a great time tonight. I wish we could pick up the camera and walk around with it. We will eventually.
Eventually, yeah. Make your rounds around here and stop in, say hello to everybody. It would be awesome. It'd be really good.
Yeah.
A lot of familiar faces here, some new ones as well, and it's just a really good evening. So I hope you guys who are all watching are getting in with it, checking it out, and enjoying yourselves this evening.
Yes, I concur. Enjoy yourself. See, this is the point I was just referencing before. We're like, all right, everyone enjoy themselves. Shout out to the organizers. Jokes about Jason being late. Crap, that's everything we wanted to say. But no, of course, we could talk all night about just how great it is here. What a great what this is for. The donations and everything.
Yeah. Well, some of the donations are going to be going to the Cannabis Rights Coalition, which is great. We love any form of support that we get out there. And, we're trying to secure everybody's rights here in Canada. The fight ain't finished yet, so let's move forward. I know that this venue is just an amazing place, and it's just so good to see the people who are traveling back and forth. While we're on camera here, I'm trying to wave to the odd ones, say hi and whatnot, but it's just an amazing evening.
It is, and this is a great spot. Maybe eventually we'll pan around on the camera. This is a beautiful area. And look, we got Big Beard Bros flag in the back there.
Beard Bros are here. We got Island Fire Extracts are here. All kinds of crews. This is just awesome. Awesome. You should pan the camera around so everybody can sort of get a good view of what is going on here, because there's lots. We got Remo over there from Remo Nutrients. We should drag his ass over in a while and put him on the spot too. But
let's not interview everyone right away. Let's wait till Jason gets here. If I go through everybody, Jason's going to get here.
Yeah, he'll get here and there'll be nothing left to do but dab.
Yeah, it's the way it should be. If he's feeling a little under the weather, he should just be dabbing. Just take it easy, Jay. Don't worry, I got this one. Okay.
We'll see his car come sliding in sideways. Yeah. That'd be awesome. Awesome. But beautiful venue and just a great night. Glad to see everybody here, and I know more are coming in as we speak. So
just as we've been talking, more people have just piled into this place.
And all the vendors' tables gone for this event. So really good pull of support. So it's awesome. It's really great to see happening here on Vancouver Island. About time we start shouting out to the rest of Canada and saying, hey, here we are. Come and enjoy us.
That's right.
So, what do you think?
I think it's pretty sweet.
Got the music happening in the background there.
And
I don't know if you people can see it from there, but we got lots going on here behind us and off to the sides. I don't know all what to say here. Like I say, we're running out of words.
I don't know. Yeah, Jason, come on. You can rant for hours. I know you can. I could rant for hours too, but this ain't my show. I got to stay on topic, at least somewhat.
It's all good. It's all good. I'm sure he'll be here shortly. And we'll continue with the evening for sure. But it's just awesome. I've never seen this many vendors come to one location and just enjoy the night. It's off to a good start, and I'm sure it'll just get better as the night progresses.
I think it will get better. And it's funny, this isn't the only camera here either. Owen was walking around, Owen Smith with another camera, and so if the cops do decide to come and just check, make sure it's not a marijuana farmer's market. That's what they want to ensure. Yeah, okay. If they do show up, there's so many cameras here now. Okay, well, there's at least 2 cameras, but that's enough cameras. That's 2 more cameras than 0. And cops don't like cameras, apparently.
No, they don't. Constable Dab me there. I don't know.
Constable Dab, yeah. Can you be Constable Dab and not have a dab? Come on, it's like it's a requirement. As soon as you walk in, you got to have at least 1 dab. So, yeah. Sorry, this is a gun-free zone, so you're gonna have to, hoister your weapon and then do a dab. Okay?
Yeah, that's right. For sure. You want to hit? That's the only hit you're gonna get.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. It's a peaceful organization.
Yeah, but no, awesome evening for sure. And seeing all the people here is just great. Everybody's got a smile on their face, and nobody's out of control. Everybody's totally in control, having a great evening. Awesome to see.
Yeah. That's what always amazes me, too. You get a bunch of drunks together, and they get rowdy, they get violent. A bunch of, peace-loving cannabis people. They smile. Even if there is confrontation somewhere, it's not going to last.
That's the one thing I really like to ask officers when they do try to give you a hard time. I like to say to them, when was the last time that somebody smoked 6 joints and beat up their wife and kicked their dog and, drove drunk and this and that, whereas opposed to somebody who's drank from 6 beers? Like, what are the statistics there, really?
Well, that explains it, though. If everyone's smoking cannabis instead of drinking, those cops are going to be out of a job. You got to think how many cops are there that their full-time job is like making sure that drunk people aren't beating other people when they get out of the bars at 2 o'clock. There's not chaos going on. Like, this is a big funding mechanism that they're going to lose if everyone just realizes, hey, we should smoke cannabis instead of drink.
Well, absolutely, it's a better social atmosphere. I mean, have a look. Have a look yourselves. Everybody here's having a great time. So, I don't know. It's good to see that the prohibition is going to lighten up here soon, and hopefully we'll get positive changes to the laws for all the patients and recreational users out there as well, too. I mean, I don't know. I find it much less harmful than alcohol and hard drugs. I mean, I don't consider cannabis a drug at all. I consider cannabis just a nice medicinal remedy.
Yeah, it's a herb. It's like how people don't consider coffee a drug. Like people drinking coffee first thing in the morning, like, oh my God, what are you doing? Like, and it's way more toxic and addictive than cannabis is ever.
And you're actually legal to grow up to 15 kilograms of tobacco a year for yourself. So what's with that?
And that stuff definitely kills you. Even if it's all organic and you're growing it yourself, great, good on you, but it's going to kill you.
Oh, nicotine will get you. It's a killer, man. It's a killer. But yeah, no, it's been going to be a beautiful evening for sure. Lots of people here, and where are you, Jason?
Yeah, Jason, we're really let me go over my notes. I think we've got everything. But
maybe I should send him a text.
Yeah. Hey, Jay, check out your channel, man. Caleb's on there and he's interviewing Kelly.
It's all in good fun. And, the weather's really bad this evening. So,
Oh, yeah, you can't blame him.
Can't blame him. And a few other people are rolling in a little late and whatnot. But it's all good.
Yeah,
it's for a good cause and it's for good people.
For a good cause, and it's fashionably late. You can't show up on time to a party.
Well, fashionably late's always,
That's the way to
some
go.
People's trademark.
Yeah, that's it. Fashionably. My trademark is fashionably early. I get there like, Bender's got to be here at 6 o'clock. Better get there at 4:30 just in case.
There you go. There you go. Well, you never know. At least you beat a lot of that weather because it was terrible.
Oh, yeah.
It was terrible. We left our house at about 4 o'clock and got down here about 5:45. So it's just about 2 hours driving down from Qualicum Beach, and the roads weren't nice.
No, not at all. Especially when you get 2 transport trucks in front of you. I don't know what a transport truck is doing in the left lane on a day like today, but get out. Yeah. Get out of the way.
Out of the way.
It was just like a wall of water. So be safe out there, and transport trucks, get on the right side of the road. And by that, I mean physically get on the right side, the right lane.
For sure. But yeah, no, this is very interesting here. Still more people rolling in. Everybody but Jason.
Yeah, seems like everyone's here but Jason.
But that's all good. I'm sure he'll be here shortly. I see everybody starting to make the rounds to all the different tables and stuff, and they're avoiding us because we got a camera that's on.
No one wants to talk to the camera. They're all ashamed. They walk around it, I see. They've been giving us eye contact.
Yeah, looking at us, making faces and stuff, whatever.
They're going to start calling them out. Next person that makes eye contact that walks by, I'm going to stick the microphone in their face and be like, hey, what are you doing here?
What do you got to say to the rest of the world?
Yeah. You got to say to how many people are watching. I can't see, but I'm sure it's like 100 or 200 people.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I'm at 21 people. We're doing well. That's it is good for a live show. A lot of people. We gave you guys like 45 minutes notice. I'm pretty sure we weren't even sure when we got here. Can we make this live thing work? Because you can't see this at home, but like it's not just a camera in front of us. We got this encoder thing on top, and then it goes down to a laptop. That's why I'm saying I love to walk around with the whole thing and show you guys what's going on. But we got to wait till at least the battery on everything charges, and then we got to find like 2 other people to hold everything on with it. Another reason we need Jason. I could hold the stuff up, and then Jason can walk around.
There you go. But well, he's got lots of people he can definitely interview here tonight. That's for sure. It's going to be awesome.
And the night's still young. Things are just starting. You haven't missed a thing. If you're not down here yet and you were thinking about it and you're already on the island, then you have no excuse. If you live on the island, you really have no excuse to be here.
Especially if you're in Duncan. I mean, what else is going on in Duncan tonight?
If you're in Duncan and you're watching this on YouTube, get off right now. I'm calling you out. Get
down here.
Yeah, I don't want to. Yeah, pardon my friend.
Yeah.
We don't want to know. Yeah, don't tell them. They might not do it then. I swear, we won't put you on camera. Yeah, that's the other thing. Yeah.
But beautiful evening, that's for sure. We got all kinds of crews here, and this is just happening. I mean, Jason, hurry up, because I'd like to go around and meet and greet with a lot of people here this evening, but, we're just trying to get things rolling.
Yeah, well, it's just warming up. The night is young. We're warming up, and... warming up. That's pretty basic. It's DabFest. The term warming up means so many things here. We're warming up because we're doing dabs. We're warming up. And there's Jason. Check this out.
Better late than never.
Hey. All right. So that was the test run. So the test was good. Okay, all the audio is working. The test was good. We're ready to go live as soon as
we'll swing it in here.
Yeah, all right. Well, it's just so there's no dead air, I'll just keep talking. But Jason's here. We'll give Jason a minute. He's soaked. Everybody's soaked. Anybody who walks through that door is just drenched. You cannot walk outside 1 second without just getting drenched. But, he's going to get in here. We're going to warm up, have some dabs, have some good times. Yeah, so I was saying, warming up is multiple, definitions of that. You warm up when you're doing the dabs, feel all warm in your body and good. And then, you warm up because it's freaking cold outside. It's cold, it's windy, it's rainy. You got, winds up to 70 miles an hour. Well, no, it's 70 kilometers. I don't know miles. But I don't know what that would be. What are you, 20 miles an hour, 70 kilometers? I'm not going to try to figure that out now. But the point is that my definition of warming up is, multifaceted. So, Jason's in here. We've got tons of coalition stuff that's going to be given away. There's all kinds. We got Remo's got his booth back there, Beard Bros. Everyone. We'll go around eventually, or maybe Jason will probably just want to hang out here and we'll bring people to him. But however we run things, it's going to be good. It's going to be good. And, hopefully, it's raising money for good causes. A lot. I don't know why the RCMP raided all the non-ammo dispensaries. What's going on? What is going on? I think, I'm speculating, of course, but there's apparently the sergeant, the head of the RCMP dispatch of this, this area. He just he calls the shots. He kind of does what he wants. So he figured, technically there's a controlled drug or substance, and all those dickheads in Ottawa make all the laws. So that's what I don't understand. I know you want to look to the federal government to make the laws, but that's kind of the problem. They're the ones that said, cannabis is a controlled drug and you can't smoke it and you can't use it for medicine. Then after all these years, they're like, okay, you can use it for medicine, but only if you get this special piece of paper that says you can use it. And then, now they're saying, okay, well, you don't need this special piece of paper. Everybody can use it, but we're going to do it in a while. Okay, we're going to bring Corey in a minute or so, 5 minutes or so. And, what is the point? My point being is that, every kind of local community can decide whether they want recreational cannabis or medical cannabis. Legality is something, well, let me put it this way. What's legal isn't always lawful. And what's lawful is that there's no victim with cannabis. It's a victimless crime. Unless you want to say you're harming yourself. Well, no, I'm not harming myself by using cannabis. I harm myself by drinking. But I harm myself. I'm not. Even if I was harming myself, you own your own meat, man. If you own nothing else in this world, you own the meat that is packed in your bones. So, So my roundabout point here is that the community should be deciding. Obviously, the Ottawa's police force is not doing what the community here wants. So with that, on that note, here's Corey.
Hello, how's it going?
What do you got there? Is it a painting?
Yes, it's part of my holidays series. So Merry Cannabis, it says, and it also says, "Let the people grow." So I did a whole bunch of them centered around the holidays and just messages. Some are just lighthearted and adorable or whatever, but this one has a little bit more of a serious note when you think about letting the people grow. And it has a lightheartedness in the way it's done, but when you think about the real message, that's important. And so hopefully it's delivering it where people can enjoy looking at it, but still really think about the importance of letting patients grow who already have the permission to grow.
Yeah, and I know it's a term that's tossed around a lot. Let the people grow. The onwards we grow. But there's meaning behind it. Those are words that have actual meaning. And yeah, it's not legalization if you're not going to let people go. And if you're really going to take away the right for medical patients to grow something they've had for decades, what kind of country are we living in when that's okay?
Yeah.
But I like your painting here. I'm not sure if people can tell at home, but the lights here kind of stick out. They're not. Is that paint or how'd you do that?
It is actually 3D paint. I just wanted to show the edge on though, because
if it shows the edge,
if you do profile, you can actually see that it sticks out. Now this isn't one of my infused ones, right? But I do have infused ones where I've taken cannabis and stuck it down onto the canvas. So a lot of my artwork will have a 3D element like that. So I believe this is like a fabric paint or something like that, but it stands up. So yeah, there's always an element of interaction or something of that nature. And if you don't know it, when you infuse art with cannabis, it would be a different charge. It wouldn't be the same as a bag of weed or a pipe. It's a whole special charge. It becomes illicit art at that point.
That's right. It's trafficking if you try to sell that.
Yes, it is. It's its own special charge. So anybody who purchases infused artwork from me, I always let them know that just be careful. Do not go over borders with it. Be aware it could be a special charge separate from any other stuff you have.
Yeah, that you don't want to get charged for a painting.
It's like, what?
Especially going over the border. And maybe if you try to hide the painting, but still, I wouldn't recommend it. And that one, it says Merry Cannabis on it. It's kind of obvious. They're probably going to test it for, they're get a dog to sniff it or something.
Yes. Well, and in Vancouver right now, I do have 2 infused paintings up in Kitsilano at Evergreen Cannabis Society. I just got to make sure I got it right, in my head, right? There's a couple I got at the same time in my head. They both start with E's. Anyway, that's right, Evergreen Cannabis Society. And one is a stack of hash, the other's a bud. But the stack of hash kind of resembles an ottoman. So I did a little pipe with a lighter and some smoke coming up from it, just in case you're mistaken. But in the black hash, just like this stands up, it's a chunk of black hash.
Oh, cool. Oh, really? So it's actually, right on.
Yeah.
So that's another illicit painting.
That one, yes. No, I did an infused series. Bong one has the burnt bowls in the bong. And that one's at the Whiffing Well, Oxygen Bar in B&B. And then so there's the bud, hash, and then I've actually sprouted a seed and have that already stuck down on canvas. So it's going to be a seed painting.
Cool. Seed painting. All right. Yeah. But you say you're still working on that one, though? I
am. I'm still working on that one. And I observed the time and what potential it gave out to be on that canvas, because it could have been so much. And now it's immortalized. It's it's a different purpose, but it's not the purpose it was intended. And it's a whole lot of potential it's giving up to be on my canvas. But I think I've just taken a lot of time to do it, and when the time's right, it'll come out.
Awesome. Well, I can't wait. You got a lot more at your booth, right? Is this? Yeah.
I just grabbed whatever.
Just whatever. Here, give me that one. I'll go on and show you this.
I can talk about that one for 5 minutes, sure.
That's great. What else do you have at your booth? So, eventually, I'm sure we'll be able to get the camera pointed that way somehow. But, well, that's just another reason for you to come on down to Duncan and join DabFest instead of watching it on YouTube. Unless, you're in, Ontario or something. Nothing you can really do about that. My apologies. But, well, yeah. What else do you have at your booth?
So mainly jewelry. I do art, media, and jewelry. It's a little hard to... Well, I guess I have a tablet I could show you my YouTube videos while you're there if you want it, if you chat long enough, right? But yeah, I do simple jewelry, kind of. I can do art, jewelry, custom work, but for sale, I basically have a lot of cannabis-related items. Some mostly earrings of that nature right now, but yeah, jewelry. Artwork. I have some prints from the Allard case. Of course, I went down there every day, and we couldn't take pictures, you couldn't video, but they couldn't stop me from drawing. And they can't stop me from drawing. So I have the only visual record of the event, and hopefully I'm going to publish that as a book.
Oh, right on. Yeah. Well, if you ever need any written content, I was also down there every day recording, because you're not allowed to. Well, no, yeah, you're not allowed to record, but
jeez, man.
They can't stop me there. But so then I believe a lot of your portraits were used when they went up on Cannabis in Canada for the pictures relating to the Allard stuff. So yeah, it's great. Yeah, it was great. What do you think? Obviously you want we want to win, but what do you see? What's your general feeling? It's going to be good, maybe not so good. What do you think?
Well, we all predicted September. Maybe they would come down with a decision. And
it's taken a while.
And then the federal election came, and went, and now we're going. So maybe they're waiting for what Justin will do, and I'm very, very concerned with what Justin's plan is to clean up the mess. And that's what he said to Vice, clean up the mess. And I went, ugh. And that was in specific reference to Vancouver, I believe. And so that's terrifying in my opinion. But anyway, so I'm just wondering, as time progresses, right, even just one day at City Council's public meetings in Vancouver, just one day of time, made it feel like so much had happened in one 24-hour period. So the longer the Justice Phelan, whatever, the longer he takes, it's just you have to take even more into consideration, it seems. So you could almost stretch that process out indefinitely because of how things are changing so quickly. So I have no idea what's going to happen. I have no idea.
Neither do I. I'm hoping for the best, but
I'm hoping for the best too. And what I think will happen will be, you can't get the ideal version overnight. It's going to be at least an incremental step of some kind, which I'm, great. I'm all for, right? I just hope it's a positive, good, well thought out incremental step, and not one where everybody just freaks out and goes, no. Yeah. At least there's the appeal process. That's good. So for us, if it goes wrong, but I just don't want that. And it sucks that they have the appeal process too, but it's got to be fair.
Yeah, I don't know how fair is that? The federal government can just keep appealing with tax. Yeah, fair. Yeah. I'm gonna tax you, and then I'm gonna sue you, or I guess we're suing them. But keep appealing that with your money. That's the difference. Main difference between the coalition's funding and the government's funding for the case is the coalition is relying on voluntary means. We're giving stuff away, raising money, fundraising, having big events. Government just takes the money and says, we're gonna use it for this purpose.
They've already got the line into your income tax, and the taxes everywhere and all these things, right? And then buckets of money they can dip into. Buckets.
They can print money. Look at your money. It's printed by the central bank. So
change their mind. Just change something, some regulation. Go, oh, we've got more money now, and there you go. And just anything they can do, they want. They flew in the people from Israel, people from Amsterdam. They, everywhere.
A lot of it was for no reason at all. I remember during Allard when Justice was I don't know, this is not relevant to a constitutional case in Canada. All the different medical programs. It's a great educational moment. Oh, of course I'm paraphrasing. This is not what but this was the gist of what he was saying was that it was why are you bringing in all these international figures when this is a Canadian constitutional case? Like the emphasis should be on the Canadian Constitution, not like what's happening in Israel.
And because of the funding that the coalition had, we had to stay local, right?
That's the other thing, yeah. It kind of worked to our advantage. It's the voluntary means. We had to put your money where your mouth is,
Yes, and I love that kind of frustration from him, right? Because that's awesome. But what I felt at the time, because Freddie Pritchard asked me, right at the time, well, what do you think about that? And it seemed that the Crown knew they were going down in flames. They're not going to win. They're not going to prevail. But let's learn as much as we can as it happens. Let's, as we shoot down in flames, right? It's a class. Let's learn everything we can. That's what it feels like. What it felt like as I was watching it happen. So, yeah, no, I did about 30 or so pictures in that 3 weeks, and then I've got a good 10 or 15 more at least from the cross appeal. I did them in different sizes and did different things so you can tell which ones were at what time. And, I'm hoping to publish them.
That's sweet. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, sweet. Okay. Okay, so where can they buy your art?
There's a number of places that have it displayed that have purchased it themselves. So you can find this at Weeds, Karuna. But the bong shop specifically, I've been switching out pieces there. This one is actually the next one that's going to go up at the bong shop until the end of the year. That's at 3641 Kingsway, essentially Kingsway and Boundary. And they may have some of my pieces like the postcards and my jewelry at both the Canby Bong Shop. They've opened up a second location, so there's one at the Canby. And then I know Weeds might have some of the jewelry and postcards as well.
What about online? Can they contact you on Facebook or something?
Yes, there's a Tripsy Art, Media, and Jewelry Facebook page that you can look up. So just start typing in Tripsy and you'll find it.
Cool, Tripsy. So that's where you can find her art. Yeah, it's great stuff.
Excellent. Well, thank you, and we'll let Jason sneak in here.
All right. Yeah, Jason's in. Yeah. All right. Awesome. I'm gonna have to get out of there. Thank you. I'm gonna have to get out of the way too eventually. I'm having too much fun. I don't want to leave yet. No, I am running out of stuff to say. But you know who I could talk to if I get to interview anybody else is Freddie. I'm talking Freddie. That guy is on point. I tell you, during the election, when everybody was all like, "Oh, Trudeau," he was the one guy saying, "Man, folks, the system don't work like that. It's us versus them. They're not us. They have nothing to do with us." I'm talking about Ottawa here. Ottawa. It's over, from where we are in Duncan. Okay, first you got to get on a ferry, and then you got to get on the mainland. And even when you're on the mainland, it's still 3,500 kilometers away. That's a long way away. But here they are, all those guys making rules for us. I think we can make our own rules. But that's just me. I want to see what other people think as soon as somebody else comes around. But in the meantime... So it's a great time. This place is way more filled up than it was when I started going on the broadcast. So it seems like some of you have been listening to me and you ended up showing up here. But, and some pretty ladies here too. And there's a DJ. I can't make out what they're saying. I should probably stop talking though. It's hard to... Oh, they're testing microphone, not missing anything on the DJ. But yeah, the DJ is great. Some of the music, it's got a nice beat. It's not too loud. I can actually talk to my neighbor. It's not like, "Hey man, how's it going? What? I don't know, how's it going?" No, good volume of the music. So, some great looking glass here too. Oh, eventually we'll get the camera out. We'll get it rolling around. I don't know. Honestly, if only you folks at home could see all the crap that we have on top of our camera. We've literally taken the studio on the road with us. We're live on YouTube every Thursday at 7 o'clock, Pacific time. What time is that in Eastern? 7, 8, 9, 10? Yeah, 10 o'clock. So we got a whole studio that we record this stuff in, but we've taken good chunks of that studio apart and we've brought it here just so we could be live tonight, DabFest. So all you folks that couldn't make it, you're missing out, but that's okay because you're going to be live here going all night until this thing is over. even when Jason, he'll come and go, he'll say what he needs to say, and then any dead air, I'm gonna be back on this thing. I'm gonna talk. But hey, Kelly's back sitting next to me. He might not want to talk to me.
Man, been out there running around, meeting people. It's awesome event. I've only made it halfway through the crowd. Been handing out some brochures and also some decals and spreading the word and trying to spread the love and have a great evening. Anyways, I'm going to go back to handing some more stuff out and meeting and greeting with some of the crowd out here. So anyways, you guys have a good evening, and I'll talk to you soon.
There he goes. He leaves. Stick a microphone in his face like, oh yeah, here's what I've been up to. Now I'm going to leave you. Well, you know what? I'm
back in about 10, and we'll do another little one.
Okay, sure. Okay, so we'll be getting every updates every 10 minutes from Kelly. He'll be my runner. He'll go around. He'll figure out what's going on. He recognizes more faces than I recognize, so he's a good guy to be doing that thing. I'll just sit here where I'm nice and content, just sitting here all night. But as I was saying, I could go on about the Liberals all night, but I won't hijack this show for my own beliefs. Although, eventually, I feel like a lot of people are going to come around. A lot of people think about this. You got to ask where the supply is coming from. What's happening with BC Bud? Because we got a bunch of RCMP raids. It seems like, from the standpoint of BC Bud, Harper's still in charge for all intents and purposes. Now, maybe it's a budget thing. Maybe the RCMP, they were given all this money at the start of the year from the Harper government that said, okay, you got to use up this amount. And, just like most, if not all, government bureaucracies work, they don't have to provide the service first before they get the money. They get the money, and then they provide the so-called service. So if they don't use up all that money in the budget, then they don't get as much money next year. Their superiors will look down on them and be like, okay, well, you only use, X amount of money last year, so this year you're only going to get, Y amount. As opposed, to, other people like the coalition here. They got to raise money on a voluntary basis. So, if they're not raising a lot of money, they're obviously doing something wrong. If they're coming in under budget, it's going to be like, okay, well, we need to change what we're doing in order to, create a, incentives for people to give. It doesn't work that way with the RCMP or any of these other, bureaucracies where if you don't get the money, if you come in under budget, next year it's going to be a smaller budget. If you come in over budget, the next year you get a bigger budget. So I think that's what's going on with the RCMP raids, is that they had money for the drug war that they got to use up before the end of the year, and if they don't use it up, they won't get as much, the following year. Because, when cannabis does get legalized, that's going to be a big cut in their duties. As far as it seems like they spend a lot of time on the drug war when they shouldn't. And of course, the biggest illicit drug around here is cannabis, which is stupid. If the RCMP come back, I would like to ask them if can I entertain a thought experiment? I'll ask them imagine this is 1939, and instead of being medical cannabis patients, we're all Japanese. Are they still going to obey their orders? I think that's a legit question. That's because that's what they always say. Oh, well, we're just following orders. We don't make the law. We just enforce it. Fair. That's fair. But if this was 1939 and everybody here, this was a big Japanese convention, and it's 1939, World War II started, and the RCMP comment because it's the law that Japanese need to be stuck in internment camps. You need to arrest all Japanese people. Are they going to do it? Would they do it? Well, they did. It's a sad part of Canada's history, but it's a part of history. You can't whitewash history. It happened. They enforced bad laws. So was it, I don't know, is it like Henry David Thoreau or Martin Luther King? Somebody has some kind of quote where it's like, it's your duty to disobey unjust laws. And I think cannabis definitely is. Cannabis prohibition is an unjust law. So it is the police duty to disobey those orders. And I know it's an unpopular opinion. Isn't that there's a meme. Unpopular. I can't think of the meme. I can't think of what that animal is called right now. I'm blanking here on live air. Too many dabs. All right. But anyways, unpopular opinion. is that RCP should disobey orders. Yeah, you don't want police going around just arbitrarily enforcing laws they like and ignoring ones they don't. That would not make for a good, peaceful society. However, at the same time, you don't want them justify enforcing unjust laws, which is what's happening with cannabis prohibition. But people elected a majority government that one of their main things was legalize cannabis. So people think that, they elect this government, they're going to get legal cannabis. That's what they're expecting. So for them to enforce these laws, I don't know, it's unjust. It's immoral. You got a duty to, I'll say it one more time, then I'll get off the topic. You have a duty to disobey unjust laws. Talking to you, calling RCMP out, any police officer, cannabis prohibition, it's a victimless crime. Unless you count yourself as the victim, but that's stupid because you own your own meat, man. You own your own meat. You own nothing else in this world. You own the meat that is packed in your bones. So, back to the DabFest. DabFest is going on great. I'm not sure what you can see out of there, but it is. We got lights. We got a reindeer up there, a stuffed reindeer. It actually really is a nice convention. We are on a First Nation reserve, and it's a beautiful area. They got, all kinds of cool shit on the walls, and the organizer before was talking about how on certain events, you pay $40 or something, you get a nice Pacific salmon. It's a staple food of the First Nation people that live here. They like their salmon food, and for $40 you can get like a whole meal. Well, $40 per person. That'd be a pretty good deal. $40 for the whole crowd. So yeah, Freddie. Never mind. I was handed a note. It said nothing but Freddie. I got excited for a second. I thought I was going to get to talk to Freddie, or people were requesting. People in the YouTube request that I talk to Freddie because him and I could just talk. He's coming. I've been told that he's coming. But it could just be Jason doing the interview, which I'm good with because I've been talking for a while. I need to get a drink of water. I need to do a dab. And so I'm good with somebody else taking over. But I would like to talk to Freddie. Freddie's on key. Like I was saying, with the election, with the whole everyone saying you got to vote Liberal.
Oh, yeah! There he is. Here. Ha! DabFest 2015. It's going, brother. How you doing?
How's it going?
Good, Caleb.
I've been covering. Well, okay, so that test is good. We'll go live now. Okay, we're live.
Okay, we're live now?
No, yeah.
You haven't been live all this time.
No, that was a test. I would never take over
It's just a test.
It's just a test.
It's all good. Have you done a dab yet?
Well, let's do a dab.
Okay, let's do a dab.
Okay.
There's some good stuff here. That's some live resin from Karuna Medicinals. That's some cool stuff. But so I guess we're live here. This is the first time for Cannabis in Canada, streaming live. Amazing turnout here. This is Duncan on the island. We're talking here a small town, and there's a big turnout. And man, there are a lot of big powerhouses in here to discuss legalization, to discuss cannabis growing, and all that that entails. Let's go over. I wish I could take you around the room to each booth because that would be the easiest thing to do. But we're going to bring people to you and talk to all the different voices that are here and get their positions from pot to politics right down to the growing of the plant. But I got to go do a few more dabs. Caleb's going to do a dab here, so I want to laugh and watch him choke on it and see if he can handle it. So at the same time, it's kind of funny. Yeah, we got this little torch. We left both.
It might take a while to heat up. It might take a while to heat up and do this because it's okay. No, I think it was going good now.
You're good. That's a quartz banger. That's nice and high.
I gotta cool that down. All right, I'm gonna do this dab, and then I'm gonna talk. And wait. Give her.
There you go. Uh-oh, he's gonna die. Look out, save the children. Save the children. Uh-oh, Caleb's gonna go down.
I got a cough to get off.
Should we call an ambulance?
No government here, not tonight. We already had one officer walk around. He didn't come to this booth. He went to talk to all the booths, but he didn't come here. I had some questions.
That sucks. They never come talk to us.
I know, they don't like cameras, which I think will work out in our favor. So if anyone's worried about the cops showing up, we'll just set up cameras out front, and they'd be like, you know what, who cares? They're just a bunch of stoners anyway. But no, a lot of medical patients here tonight. This is a good cause. A lot of good stuff happening tonight.
Damn right, it's a good cause. Come out, fundraise, no matter what your cause. Women's Grow, come on, that's a brand new group. Beautiful. Come out and support your different initiatives, support your community collectives, and stand up for your rights, man. This is what it's all about. Community collectives standing up for their rights. This is Canada. It's our country. It's our plant. Let's fight for it, my friends. Let's keep going. I got to do a dab now.
Yeah, you got to do a dab. I got to go back to the talking part. We can't have any dead air. That's where people. That's where you lose people. Yeah, that's where you lose people. Yeah.
Say two clowns are going to be smoking and dabbing their asses off and talking all kinds of shit about the government, about all kinds of shit tonight, politics, and law. Just pay attention tonight.
And we also got to remember to mic ourselves too. Pretty sure you and I have been ranting, and the microphone's just been like. Oh yeah, sorry.
Sorry, that was the volume. Yeah, she's.
No, that of course that was a joke. Yeah.
Audio tech to stop fucking around.
Oh no, it's yeah, we got multiple texts, multiple audios. Because we're not the only
control board. He's fucking with us.
Yeah,
he's laughing at us.
Yeah, I know. There's not there are more than I'm freaking out, man. What control board? What are you talking about? There are multiple cameras here tonight. Everybody likes to record. Everybody's got a phone and they can record. That's the other thing with police. I love how it is now with police. They can't get away with a lot of stuff they used to. You know, you just whip out that phone and bam, you're on YouTube, you're on the internet. So it's a good check and balance because I'm always about voluntary, consensual, adult decisions. And I just don't see that a lot with, paying the police. I'm pretty sure if the RCMP could go bankrupt, they wouldn't be raiding.
We know this. They're shutting down the dispensaries to open up the clinics. They've been doing this since last year in St. Catharines. They're opening up the clinics, and that's what their plan is. That's what they want to do. But we're here to say, patient providers, rise up, keep providing for your patients, and continue to do what we're doing now. Fundraise for legal battles so we can challenge and change policy. That's the only way to fight back. Challenge and change policy. Don't rely on politicians.
No, yeah, you don't. I would not rely on politicians. You can always tell a politician is lying when he opens his mouth.
Big time.
Yeah,
big time.
Yeah. So no, absolutely. No, maybe at one point, way back in the day, it was a nice system, civil government. People were educated enough to vote for the right people. We got 30 viewers.
Yeah. Oh, call your friends. Tell them we'll order you a pizza. We'll send you a large pizza to your house. You text my cell phone. I'll give it out soon, and we'll send that large pizza to your house.
Some terms
answer a pot question though, like when was THC discovered, or maybe CBD, or maybe CBN. We'll figure that out,
or something a little harder. Yeah, whatever. We'll give you
as we get more dabs.
Yeah, as we get more dabs, and we promise free pizza. I just want to say, not all terms and conditions apply. Yeah, you heard
all that. You got that right?
Yeah, you heard that. Okay, so and that was just about the free pizza, free everything. Some terms and conditions don't apply.
Now, for those out there complaining about the free dabs, if you were here, I would gladly give you one. You see, this is a problem with not coming to the coalition event or tables. Come to our table, come get a dab. Not a problem. We like to share. We don't sell, but we like to share.
There's no selling here tonight. It's all a share fest, dab fest.
It's a dab share fest and a show of force and community. But there is still unity within this culture, and we have a voice, and that voice needs to be heard.
Can you imagine a Tilray event? Can you imagine if, at the convention hall across the street, it was like a Tilray thing? Like, nobody knows. Like, everyone's over here. Anybody who's anybody in this movement is in this room. Well, not anybody. Some people couldn't make it. But the point being is that if there was a Tilray convention over there, it'd be full. It would, first of all, either be empty, be an empty room because nobody would want to show up, or everyone would be wearing suits. They would be, mostly made their money in the mining industry, and maybe a couple of them, used to be growers. But this is where the magic happens. This is the economy here. This is BC Bud. This is the market here.
Thank you. You said it. BC Bud. This is where it's at. And the Islanders know this. On the island here, when the forest industry went down, everybody made their living off cannabis, and that's just a reality. That's how BC Bud became known. That, and it has something to do with the equator or something, where we live. I don't know, man. It's just weeds just growing here is really good. That or else we just got a lot of master growers. Now, California growers, I know you're out there and you're going to argue with me. I'm not down for battling over growing right now because I'm not growing, so I'm not going to battle over that. I'm too busy fighting for the right to keep doing it.
Yeah, well, it's a friendly rivalry between BC and California. I like to think
it is. Yeah. It is friendly. It's friendly between all growers. That's why we have High Times cups. That's why we have cannabis cups. In fact, Chad Jackie, a good friend of mine, has won 4 cups in the past 2 years. I'm super jacked. My other friend Travis, 2 more cups. Coalition growers. Thaddeus, best grower in Canada, tons of cups. Another Coalition grower. Super proud of that. You know, these are all medical patients with licenses that have learned to be connoisseurs and provide for themselves, just like any farmer should have a right to do. If you should have a right to provide for yourself as long as you're not hurting anybody else or yourself in the process. I'm breaking out the Earl Electric, and shout out to Drew Edwards. Anybody ever see Drew's work? Sandblasted, look at that.
Yeah, Drew Edwards. I was going to say, that's such a passionate, eloquent speech you were giving while you're pulling out a piece of glass in a nice, shiny case and everything. It's like, wow, this is certain, like, professionalism to this.
Well, there is. I'm learning. You know, I've seen these other guys. They walk around. They're really good with this stuff. Now, I'm just learning all the Pelican case stuff. All I know is that when you're packing a lot of shatter and you're coming into a small town, you just want to be careful on what you're doing. And most important, when I got something like the Earl Electric out, I want to make sure I'm packing it right because it's an expensive unit. And I'm telling you now, you can't go wrong. It's got a guard on it. No ninja dabs. I haven't burnt myself once.
Not once.
Not once.
Well, yeah, that is the way to be going these days. Plug it in.
Yeah, we have no outlet. So if somebody online can get us an outlet at this establishment, I will email you 10 pounds of weed.
I think we got some extension cords running. We'll work that out. In the meantime, it is getting a little dabby in here.
It is. We got to get some guests. Why don't we just grab some freaking people and pull?
I think
you're on Cannabis in Canada live.
Yeah, on Cannabis.
I only got my CNC shirt on. I bugged out of the hotel. I forgot my shirt.
It's all right. You got your pin on there, and you're wearing your sweater. And mine is on the back, so I'm just gonna have to spend the rest of the time.
The classic press.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to. So unfortunately, you can't see me anymore because I gotta promote the cause, right? So.
Those old schoolers out there.
This is going to be really uncomfortable after a while, but I think it's important. Yeah, if you hold the mic, that way I can still make eye contact with the viewers, but I'm still promoting the cause, you know? Because the front of my shirt doesn't have the logo on it, so I can't sit forward. Wait, I'll put my shirt on backwards. I got it.
That's it. You put your shirt on backwards, or why don't you just ask for a new?
Totally forgot. No, hold on. I'll put my shirt on backwards. This will work. I don't know why I didn't think of this before.
Okay, Kale's going to put his shirt on backwards to fix this. So, again, call up your friends, call up your viewers. I'm going to give out my cell phone number soon. And that first text message, we're going to send you a pizza to your house so you can continue to watch DabFest 2015.
Free pizza, third terms comply. You don't want it because there's no free.
And Caleb is definitely feeling the effects of the high.
There we go.
Dabs ain't getting you.
I put my shirt on backwards, but I forgot I was wearing a hood. So. I have to, totally. I was wondering, like, why is my voice all muffly? And it's because I'm wearing a shirt. All right, but yeah. So I must look, this is very uncomfortable. Maybe I will ask for a new Coalition t-shirt. I like the darker green one. I'm going to have to donate to the cause. How much are you giving those t-shirts? So how much is one of these t-shirts?
How much is one of those for t-shirts?
The t-shirts, how much for... We'll find out soon.
Sorry, Caleb, I gotta boot you out.
Yeah.
Gotta run. Just for a sec, bro. Brother Scotty.
Hey, thank you, bro.
Hey, we're live. We're live. Hey, we're live. We're live. This is like live. Get Caleb in the shot. I don't know if we can get Caleb in there. Okay, we got Brother Scotty here with us from the Beard Brothers. Now, these boys have been holding it down across the country and setting the precedence for what exactly, extracts are clean. And medical patients have not complained, and they've set precedence. Now, of course, the federal government of Canada would love to say that's not allowed. However, the Supreme Court of Canada said, no way, you can have it in all of its forms. So the government can have it up the ass on that issue because it's going to be very hard to regulate language that says we can have cannabis in all of its forms. That's so very important. Hang on, let's listen up here. Sorry, Scotty, one sec.
Okay, so I'm just going to let everybody know we've locked the front door. If for any reason you need to get out, you'll have to come and see myself. My daughter, Shelby, Calvin over here will let you out. Oh, she's right here, sorry. She'll let you out. Okay, so sorry about that, but unfortunately that's something that we have to do to make this a happier event. So if anybody doesn't know, we're going to get this up.
We're live. So again, the facilitators have just announced we just went ahead and locked the doors just to make people a little more comfortable in here. Police have come in, they have circled around, but they will not shut the event down. Oh, sorry. Let's not interrupt anymore.
We were attending some wicked events put on by the Beard Brothers.
Yeah.
We were having to drive over the Malahide, and it gets a little scary in the winter for anyone to come that way. And we'd like to do something here in Duncan.
Can they pick up that? Can they hear her, or should I walk right up to the stage?
I never thought you'd come in here like sell 50 tickets and have all these vendors here doing what they're doing, and activists and everybody from all over, coming from Vancouver and Ireland, Victoria. So thank you all for coming. I just wanted to go out on a Saturday night and have fun and not drink and go to a bar and just
I'll be back.
hang out with people that I like, that are like-minded. And also to bring the cannabis industry out in Vancouver Island, because there's a lot of it here. All in the same business, and it needs to be recognized as an industry. We're not underground anymore, we're not hiding, we're loud, we're proud, here we are, right? So again, thank you all for coming. We do have a few guest speakers tonight. We'll have Owen Smith, who was part of the Supreme Court Challenge Anyone for extracts and edibles and all those good things. We have Carly Thiessen from CannaMed, who's going to tell us a little bit about her experience with cancer and cannabis. We have Bill Stewart, who's going to give us a brief talk about some research he's doing on different types of water and cannabis. So he'll tell us more about that. Then we have Ron, he'll give you his last name. He's going to give us a quick talk about different temperatures on cannabis and how those different temperatures give you different compounds of the cannabis. So that's one I'm really interested in, and I'm sure lots of you out here too. And then after that, we also have a comedian here tonight, Peter Hudson. You might have seen him last week in Nanaimo. He was really funny. So, and that's about it for me. So thank you very much for all for coming, and enjoy the rest of your evening. And if you need let out, just get a hold of me. Thank you.
Dabbing away live. I tried to cover as much as I can get with the mic anyway for the crowd, people watching online. Got up there to get as much as we could. So there it is, people. That's who's speaking tonight at DabFest 2015. So, Scotty, what do you think so far?
This is great. DabFest in full effect. You know, I haven't stopped dabbing since I've been here, which is awesome. So, you know, all these awesome people here coming all over from the island, Vancouver, all over, man, coming to hang out and, you know, fucking get dabbed. You know, so this is a pretty good collective. This is a pretty good crowd. You know, we all come here to support the cause.
How I got involved with cannabis,
Fair market, we've kind of been thriving for a long time.
with medical cannabis, somebody who's been sick, who's tried.
Well, we have one speaking here tonight for CandyMed.
For Cannabud.
CandyMed's LP.
Yeah, well, they can talk all they want.
That kind of story I've heard. You're hearing from LPs, you're hearing from everybody. So while you're hearing from most people anyway, on all sides of the cannabis arguments going on here in Canada.
Maybe now we can get a little bit, you know, a little bit of ground on, like, all right, we got our MCs and then we got our home farmers who really take care of our products and our genetics that have been doing it for centuries. And then we have our LPs who came in, like just a couple of years ago to try to, you know, steal the market, I guess.
I don't think how I didn't think then that.
If that's a fair way to say it, that's kind of how we feel, because we've been in this market for such a long time, and having them coming to fucking snowball us is kind of a, you know, a shitty way of doing it, and thinking they can do it just through a government. That was their biggest mistake. That's what I gotta say about that.
That's awesome, man. So moving forward now, what's Beard Brother got in store for 2016?
Oh man, we got lots of new flavors coming, lots of new genetics, a lot of new growers on the table that have been coming out, and we've been seeking and they've been seeking us, so it's been really good, building a lot of new reputations. That means we're gonna have a lot of fresh flavors with a lot of jive to them, and oh man, we're gonna have a lot of another thing that we're coming out with actually this year in the new year is we just started getting a run of vape, so we're gonna do BHO, RSO, beer bro style.
That's beautiful, brother. I'm going to jump off for a bit here and try and find a plug so I get everything working. Caleb, you want to take back over here for a minute? Sure. Awesome. Thanks, bro. What's up there?
Oh, I see. Okay, that's all it is. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Do it and then still
was arrested.
These products in downtown Victoria. I had all police officers. They let me all on the same advocacy. That's right. They were overall really kind to me Victoria as well. They just kept on me and basically
change this one. Making noise, you saying? With him?
on board. One thing that flew me tonight was our third officer, you can say that phrase, he actually spoke in University of Cannabis Institute probably the year before, one which I think the poster board is on the wall behind me. And so, I knew that there was something bigger going on at the time, and I felt that there was more to it. And the caps of those mushrooms, well, that's where all the good stuff is. That's where all the cannabinoids are. You can get that in a variety of ways. Simple ways, it can be sifted.
Check, test.
Easy like a sieve to get those little heads off. And there's been technologies that have emerged that help you to do a really good job of that, bubble bags and such. Well, there's all kinds of methods now that are being developed, and you can talk to people in this room. I know there's some who are experts who can talk to you about all the different kinds of extracts that we're really that we're cluing into now that we know we can separate it.
Speech by Owen Smith.
Process it into these clear, clean concentrate.
Not sure if you guys can hear that.
Solid.
Is it clear?
Are available these days, like the rosin and the shatter and the like.
I think he's talking about the rise of shatter.
Yeah, lots of good reasons why we won this species.
Reason why? Oh, he's going over why he won in 2012 in the Supreme Court. That's Owen Smith talking.
Also, we had patients who are really brave. You have to be really brave to do this kind of thing because it's against the law. Even though we've done such a good job through many court battles to chip away at that law. We're still getting raided in an eyewash in a few days.
All right. So we're back. I don't know how long they're going to do speakers for. I'm not sure what the chat's saying down there. If you guys would rather hear me and Jay or the speakers. Right now it's Owen Smith talking about his what's going on with him.
Brought you out of the darkness. And this whole culture.
Oh, we're back with Jay. Hello, Jason.
Caleb, I gotta ask you a big favor, my brother. Can you try and help us find an extension cord so we can try to get our DNL lit up?
Yeah.
Just a mission. Meanwhile, I'm gonna interview Mr. Quace.
Hey, how's it going, man?
Quace, come on, have a seat here, brother. We're actually live. So many glass blowers, local glass blowers, amazing pieces. My Queese piece there, as dirty as it is. There it is. That's my Queese piece.
We got another one going right here. Chris Bruno collaboration.
You look for this right here. This little marker, and you know it's Queese. As soon as I seen that, I seen it was a combo job. So tell me about it.
This right here is a Chris Bruno collaboration. He's been known for his skulls, his sugar skulls, for about 15 years now. Before he was a glass blower, he was actually a clay maker. So he was actually making skulls into pipes as like a teenager, basically, you know. So he transferred over that skill about 15 years ago into this glass. And it's been beautiful, and I've been admiring it for a long time. So this piece right here is actually my first time that I ever collaborated with him. He's a superior to me. He's what I would consider a master glass blower, you know? He's somebody that no matter what, no matter who you are, you can learn someone from him. You know, it doesn't matter if you're a glass blower or not. If someone's a master at something, they can teach you about life. They can teach
Absolutely. Same with growing. Like with growing for me and master growers, same thing.
Absolutely, right? Absolutely. So I was just more than pleased to be able to display his skull on one of my pieces, you know, like I tried to keep it super minimalistic so that all you focus on is the skull, you know, everything about this piece, like you're not focusing on anything but the skull because everything draws your eyes to it, right? It's the center point, it's the focal point right there.
That's like a badass piece, man. So always watch for this piece right here. That's Queese's trademark. All right, Queese, so go ahead. This is some dabs that we got here from this is some stuff from Sasha's. So
really beautiful.
Corona Medicinals. Yeah, this is some amazing stuff. It's some lemon, amazing tasting. Looking for your opinion, some feedback. Yeah, give her. This is a live show, so again, I don't know how many viewers we're up to. I'm not sure where we're at with conversation. It will be interesting because the coalition actually won't be speaking tonight to actually give any information about our mandate or what it is exactly that we're doing. So that's one of the things that we'll be conveying, I guess, through this live feed as best we can. So yeah, that's the best we can do.
This is a card.
So with that said, we will continue to do the interviews here. We got the once again, I'm interested here. I came here for the glass blowers and to represent the coalition as always. And Queese, the work that you do here is amazing. Gibson got stuck on the island.
Yeah, unfortunately he got stuck on the island today. That was very unfortunate. I was looking forward to seeing that guy. Yeah.
What do you think of that?
Sorry? Oh, that was tasty, man. That was beautiful. Like, absolutely stunning. That was a bouquet of flavor. That was...
Yeah, I'm really impressed with that stuff there. Really am. Has this lemon aftertaste, nice and clean.
Yeah,
don't cough.
Holy. Lots of limonene in that for sure. That's beautiful.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, I don't know if we can take questions. If there's people in the audience that have questions, I don't know. People you want to see us grab out of the crowd that you might see walk by, get them on the show. We'll do what we can to get them on the show. And once they know that they're live, may not be so easy. We'll call Queese back over here to come over once he has a few more dabs.
Absolutely, dude, for sure.
There you go. All right, thanks for coming on again, Queese. All right, my friends. So as we continue to cover this live, I'm already starting to sweat. It's getting hot in here. It's filling up. People are excited. They're getting jacked up. There's going to be some different speakers. We got Owen Smith up on the stage right now giving a speech about the Supreme Court of Canada.
We're recording it. Anyone that wants to see this at home, there's a guy up there right now. He's recording it. I'm pretty sure we got like pristine audio for it, so it'll be uploaded later. You'll find it. It's on the interwebs.
Okay, well, the Supreme Court of Canada challenge that we actually mentioned earlier being so important because you can use cannabis in all of its forms, going back to why we have live resin here now and why we use it in all of its forms. That's the sort of stuff that came out of R versus Smith. No growing. Justin Trudeau's legalization, no growing. So the problem that we have left now The problem that we have left now is going to be continued growing within Canada. Will Allard allow growing? And that's going to be a continued question.
Owen looks so different without a beard. He's had facial hair for so long. He's all clean shaven. He looks very different.
Well, he does. Well, so Owen is a fabulous kid. I mean, I met him over, 15 years ago now, and I watched him come up. I watched him go through that trial, and that what an amazing thing. Shout out to Ted Smith as well. Amazing stuff that they did for Canada, because R versus Smith gave us the language that we needed for all forms of cannabis we can use. That is extremely damaging language for the legislative arm to try and deal with. Is that not true, Caleb?
Yeah, and that's what we're doing now. We got other forms that are not flower. But while they come from flower, it all comes from the ground. That's what's so ridiculous about it. It's not like it's a meth lab or nothing. It all comes from the ground, and it's anybody can grow it. It takes a skill to grow it very well, and it definitely is a skill that pays off. And farmers get their money for it. There's a whole middle class of BC farmers, and they're going extinct because of what the government has been doing for the past 70 years. They say it's going to change because somebody else is in charge, but said the same thing about Obama, way back when. So we'll see what legalization looks like.
Well, what do you think? Will Justin let people? This is my issue. Justin has never said he's going to amend Bill C-10. If you don't amend Bill C-10, that means mandatory minimums for 6 or more plants. That tells me Justin has no plan to legalize with gardens until.
I don't think he'll want to. I think if God forbid, justice, rules against the coalition and the fight, then it's all sudden it's like.
Actually, sorry, let me jump in. Actually, on that note, this is live. You guys should note that. What if we lose? What if we lose?
Then Justin won't have to legalize.
No, but what if we lose? The monopoly wins, they take over, and my friends, Mr. Conroy does not appeal. You know why? Because there's no money. If there's no money, there's no fight.
Live viewers. Somebody's actually watching us live.
How you doing, brother? Come on over. Come on over. Come on over. Come on over and tell us. Yeah, I've seen the Nectar Collector. Seen it in Vancouver. Well, Drew, we tried to get your glass broken out here, but we're showing it off.
This Nectar Collector is pretty awesome. You can see the water in it. You can actually turn it upside down and it doesn't leak. It's pretty amazing. I thought it was pretty great.
It's crazy.
It's really efficient too. You don't have to use a little dab post or anything. You can just put your dish as much as you want and heat it up and run it in the dish. Would you like to give it a try?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's try some. There's some live resin here. Try some of this.
This is some cod chatter, I believe.
Sure. Try both.
Try both. Sounds great.
The problem is we need a torch, I think.
Yeah, here. Just sit in this chair right here. Are you sure? Because it's. I'm not sure if we get you in the shot. Yeah, go ahead. Sit down. You can't. This is our first live viewer. He's brought this cool straw-looking. I'm not sure if I should just narrate over this. Sure.
Just rake it along the side. So if you heat it up, hit the side along the shatter. Okay. Don't put it right on it, and it's perfect. You can just pretty much take as much as you want.
So see, Jason's heating up the end there. It's like a straw almost. He's gonna make that real hot, and then he's going. I gotta explain what you're doing, man. We can't have dead air. No, and there's no dead air on this thing. So make it red hot. He says.
Yeah.
What's your name?
My name's Chris.
Chris.
A little bit redder.
Chris wants it a little bit redder.
Yeah,
just a little hotter.
Well, that way you can take your time.
It is good. Make it. I was told that
because it's such a small nail, it will cool down faster than the other nails. Yeah. So that's why I said that.
Heat up more than
about a half. I think you're there.
And now Jason's going to suck it up like a straw.
The Nectar Collector.
The Nectar Collector. We're being asked by the stage what time it is. I believe it is 4:20. No, it's 8:13.
Now that is a dab.
That's a dab. That's a dabadoo.
No coughing. Yeah.
Sit down. I'm in the shot now, am I?
Yeah, it's your turn, bro.
Do you have anything to wipe it, actually? I'm a stickler for that kind of stuff. I don't mean to be like that.
Now I'll play commentator and Caleb's on the friggin' on the Nectar Collector. Caleb, go ahead. Hit the Nectar Collector. You need a torch. Torch? and then you just pick your poison or try some of this.
Poison comes from Alton, man. You gotta get this on air.
This stuff's too hard to work with because it's live. That's a lot.
Oh, you're giving away a lot.
No, we're just gonna suck all that up live on air. That's like a big ass chunk of live resin. Once again, thanks to Karuna Medicinals. Shout out to them. Again, they kicked this up so that we were able to medicate ourselves, and that's an important part of travel. Yeah. Most important is that lemon. You see that aftertaste is nice and clean.
It was kind of small. It's better to do a little.
You got just did malfunction on that, huh?
Such a small nail. I think you have to heat it up a little bit more.
I'm always a fan of cooling it down and tasting it.
Oh yeah, the cool toke. I gotcha. Yeah.
It's also a lung issue as well. I have asthma. Yes, but
He has asthma, folks. He has asthma. Excuses, puppy. Let's go. Hit that button. There you go. And he's going after the live resin. And the live resin, nope, you got to put it right in there. Come on, that was a baby one. Ah, babies. Okay, so my friend, where can people find these? And tell me a little more about where online, etc. Where can they find your business?
We have a few stores here in Duncan, Ahead of the Times, and Bontropolis. Both of the stores carry the product. I've seen them online, at nectarcollector.com, and most head shops in most towns should carry them. I just think they're the best thing since sliced. It's really limited my dabber use since I've got it. It's so smooth, like you said. It just seems to be the perfect combination of water to air, I guess. And the smaller ones, there's a micro that we also have. I'll go grab it and bring it over for us.
Sure. Dude, it's a live show. We're not going anywhere. We're just sitting here. In fact, I got more live resin to do, so we'll let Caleb talk about how he feels right now from that, tiny little hit. But
Oh yeah, the dude's dying all the time. Is my face all white?
No, I feel pretty good, actually. Thank you very much. That was great. So I love this thing.
he's coming back.
It's a straw. It's like he called it the nectar sector or some shit.
Nectar collector.
And I don't know what you folks call it at home.
It's a collector.
It's a sector collector.
Nectar collector. No, it's not. It's a nectar collector.
It's a nectar collector flector nectar.
Nectar collector.
It's a fucking sweet straw. It's a dab straw. Oh, he's got a whole box.
Yeah. Now he's interested in that. You go ahead.
Okay, so here's the micro nectar collector, and it comes in a little kit. It comes with two different mouthpieces. The straight one is kind of neat because you can turn it upside down, as you've seen, and the water doesn't come out. This round one has a few bumps on it, so it doesn't slide around on the table.
Ah, that's excellent. He's got bumps, so it doesn't slide around on the table.
Yeah.
See? There you go. Did you get that on air?
Isn't that cute? The micro nectar collector.
I'm surprised dab straw hasn't just like.
Really nice.
It seems like
It's a nice little dish too, which is kind of cute.
that's a whole kit and caboodle right there. Did Jason already ask where you could find that?
Easy come from.
Well, maybe for new viewers.
Oh, definitely.
Where can I get one of those? How much does that cost?
We've actually got them on sale tonight for $75. They usually retail for about $150. Yeah.
And it's how much tonight?
$75.
$75. That's pretty good.
Best deal we have. Yeah. Oh, right. I would love to try that live resin.
The torch is still going. It's going all night. Propane just keeps going. So how do you feel, Jason, after that giant toke? You are sweating balls.
I am sweating balls indeed. That was an excellent dab. But that's what we're here for. DabFest 2015.
It's 2015. It's called a nectar collector, but to me it should be called a dab straw because it's just a straw and you can do dabs with it. It does not roll off the tongue better. It's just more blunt. Dab straw.
The little nectar sucker that comes out of a bee.
Yeah, well, no, that's a good name for it. Don't get me wrong. I'm just, in the same way that there's doobies and joints, there's the nectar collector and the dab straw.
Yeah, that is some really nice live stuff. Wow.
Thumbs up all around.
Is that rosin or shatter?
That's the live tech right here. Big shout. Whoever made that, big shout out. Super.
That is Corona Medicinals. You can find them in Vancouver, friends, and they are one of the best dispensaries. And one of my friends that helped me out with my medicine. And I can't make this stuff myself, but it sure is a medicine that works for me.
That's right. It is a good medicine.
Oh, Caleb's up now. Well, we got to finish what's in that dish there, so it's making us look tiny here.
Yeah. It is a medicine, though, because I said earlier that I had asthma, and then Jason, you made fun of me. But it is true, I do have asthma, and if I don't fucking eat some oil or eat an edible before bed, I'll wake up in the middle of the night, breathing badly. And somebody might say, well, it's Kayla, it's because you've been smoking. It's like, no. I could go weeks without actually smoking and still have asthma. Work out, have asthma. It's just asthma. So doing dabs sometimes gets pretty painful, if you know what I mean.
Sweating.
You are sweating. I can't believe you're sweating this much. But you have reason to be.
But honestly, we know this too. Coming over here, I'm on hepatitis C treatment. I'm sick as a dog. To be honest, I barely made the boat. The boat was rocking like hell because of the rain.
Can I ask a question?
But
not about the boat, though. We talk about.
Okay, what's the question?
It's because you're on this treatment, and you were so healthy after 22 years HIV that the doctors wouldn't give this to you because they said you were too healthy, right?
That's correct.
And you had to go through all the paperwork and the appeals.
And actually appeal the decision.
What the fuck is that about?
Well, the language was only the sickest in Canada were eligible for this, and I didn't qualify at 22 years HIV and hepatitis C positive as being sick enough.
So you were rationed according to just some subjective viewpoint of what, a doctor's board of members?
Well, it was funny because it was my doctor that appealed the CMA's own language, that who is really the sickest in Canada. And I won my appeal and got my treatment for Harvani, and I'm on it now for my 4th week. And quite frankly, it can kick your ass, but at the same time, I know I'm kicking the disease's ass and moving on with my life. So that's important.
That is important. And what's also important is how you had to fight for that instead of, there's a lot of people that would say, maybe it'd just be better if, you could just pay your way. And, both systems probably work to some degree. But you didn't have that option. Somebody couldn't have just given you money for the treatment. You had to actually go through this whole paperwork and everything, right?
Well, it's a $10,000 treatment, and this is a research country. And at 22 years with HIV, they've done a lot of research on us. They've done a lot of different things, and this is just one more where if it works, good on science because it'll help Canada. And hopefully one day be generic versions where it's more affordable for those suffering out there with Hep C that can get a treatment.
Well, is that the same one that Pam Anderson was on? Do you know? She did have that. She's clear of it now. So I wonder if that. I honestly don't know. Do you know if it's the similar? No.
I just know the name is Harvani.
Okay, well, if maybe somebody at home knows, and just Pam Anderson. They say that Hep C. There are treatments out there.
If you look up Harvani, you'll see that's the new 1-a-day pill. You take it for 12 weeks, and it will cure Hep C if you adhere to the medicine properly in 99% of the cases. And I hope to be one of those 99%.
Yeah, I think you will be. You're definitely healthy for somebody your age. Everyone starts clapping because someone's on the stage and they get off, and then it's just habit to start clapping.
Yeah, well, there's all these people watching us here in the live feed, and it's kind of like, what are these guys doing talking in this freaking microphone? I was like, what the hell are we doing? The first time we ran a live feed, and I didn't actually know we were going to be running live tonight.
He's got something new.
Instead of dabbage that everyone's been doing, this is our new tetra oil.
Whoa.
It's not made with isopropanol instead of butane, and it's got an ethanol wash at the end. And you can dab it, and it's really clear, as you can see. So I don't know if you guys want to try some or what, but...
Try some of that? Would you like to try some of that? Yeah, okay, sure, bring it out. Here, I'll take your mic there.
Take the mic, please.
So, it's in a syringe. Are you getting close up? So, where can we find some of this?
Tetra.online.
Sorry?
Tetra.online.
All right, that's where...
TETRA.ONLINE. I can spell when I'm high. Here, I got it on the back of my shirt here, too.
oh, there he goes. He's showing us his lower backside. He's got a tramp stamp of where you can get this.
And it's made by Tetra Technologies.
Let me just point out that he's actually pushing that out of the syringe and it's dabbable. Understand that normally the stuff that's in the syringe you can't dab, so that's another point factor. Dabbable.
On the edge there, so you know it's just that.
Yep. Yeah, we got a nice soup going on. By the end of the night, it should be quite the dab to do.
I guess we need a torch going.
Yeah, you gotta grab the pen.
You just hold it there.
Not tip this.
Yeah,
tip that.
Tip that. Tip what?
Tip what? Have another drink, Caleb. Okay, we gotta send Caleb on break for another drink to straighten him out. So
another drink.
Wait, save the kids.
I have a water. I did have a water somewhere. I lost it.
I know they should have somebody walking around.
Oh yeah, that would be nice. Yeah, so maybe in the next, that's something to look at for the next one.
At the last event, Mid Island.
Yeah, it was at the I spoke at the Mid Island event. I was quite sick, unfortunately. Still on this treatment.
The Facebook page. I took a picture of you holding up the rosin. I was the one who took that picture.
Ah, awesome. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I remember. Cool. Yeah, no, we came back just to show our support and make sure that we're here and see what's going on.
Yeah, it's kind of sad what happened a few days after. Hopefully that will be a game changer in the situation. We'll see what happens with that event. Some of the key players there, like Ian Vernon, man, got, severely jacked.
No, absolutely. I mean, there's a lot of different things going on. We predicted kind of a lot of this coming with the cannabis clinics that the licensed producers are opening while they shut down traditional dispensaries, and that's kind of where our biggest concern is in future regulation and what's really going on in the country of Canada.
We're back.
Damn, now that's a dab.
Better. You want to try some of this oil?
Yeah, sure.
Here.
Just have to heat this up. Yeah, you take that.
I'll take the microphone while Jason heats up.
Stoner juggling.
Stoner juggling. You mad? Oh, with a torch?
It gets harder after each dab, too. After each dab, it gets harder.
Yes, every dab does get harder.
You got to focus on this stuff, especially when you're live on the air. You just got to think about it.
Oh, that's right. We're live on the air.
No, there's nobody really watching, so
like
nobody watches.
Honey, it looks like honey. This is our grade A Tetra oil.
Is anybody
waiting for the test to come back?
Are we talking to this crowd?
Approximately 85.7% THC.
Pretty good. Make sure you get it on the side there. So I can't wait to try some of this. Jason just did a giant toke.
Should have made that hotter.
Where am I?
Yeah. Yeah, what's going on?
There you go.
All right. The stoner juggling now is what's going on. So, I suppose I can stoner juggle.
I'll hold the mic for you.
It's like, well, yeah, sure. Do need some water.
Oh, dabbage.
Yeah, so I'm going to do this dab, and then I'm going to go get a glass of water, a bottle of water. Because
I'm going to try and watch where you go.
So it's out the door and right to the left, and it cost $1.
It was like an amazing secret mission trying to get into this place.
It was amazing. There was like multiple entrances.
When I pulled up to the front, there was about 4 long hairs sitting out front, confused in the rain. So I walked up, and then I found a little tiny note on the door with the phone number. It says, please call this number. You call the number, and then the lights come on, and then they let you in. So it was all like totally undercover. James Bond style.
You gotta hold it like this. You gotta have your arms up. That's what's so hard about doing this after a while, is your arms get heavy.
I should know better because I do play in a band, and I am a singer.
Oh, you're the singer of the band, and you're holding.
I know.
Well, I guess if you're like
I'm fucking baked.
singing in the band. Oh, it's also baked. That's true. You start talking about anything, and then you're like this, and it's like unicorns, man. Unicorns in Ottawa that grants us magical wishes. Did I say that, or is the microphone far enough the way?
What was your name?
On a serious note, constitutionally, what do you think's going on in the country? Do you think that the country of Canada, when we legalize, do you think Justin's just going to allow us to grow, have our gardens at home, in other words, the option for personal home growings, like we see in Colorado, where there's a limited number of plants and a model.
Yeah, well, it's either going to go one of two ways, where they let us grow our own and you have to acquire licenses and such, or they're going to completely regulate it and do it all on their own. And that's probably going to be a little scary. I hope it doesn't go that way. It'll be more corporate and completely regulated. There's probably all kinds of licensing involved. But in the same way, I guess that is good, because then you know you're actually getting a medical product. Whereas if people are growing stuff in their own homes, there's no regulation. And
I don't know about that. So are you saying that LP weed is better than the weed that you find BC? Well, that's kind of what you're saying, because you're saying government regulation of stuff is better because they're going to license it and make sure that it's all good. But that's LP. That's what they're doing.
I'm hoping that if it goes that way, and I don't want it to, that they would have the smarts to hire professional growers and scientists to produce a quality product.
But they won't, and we can know that just by looking at reality, right? The LP model is that model you're talking about. If that, big industrial, people who grow it at home, I think, self-regulate, and then the people who buy it self-regulate because they wouldn't buy it unless they want it. Like, people can self-regulate each other, and some other things that we can't regulate, we'll find ways to do it without, forcing each other through guns and using Ottawa, I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my little rant. I'm stoned to talk politics. But it's hijacking Jason's show.
But it's an interesting time of change that we get to live in right now. The shit is happening, and it's going to be curious to how it goes down with Trudeau. And I guess apparently I've heard that it's going to take up to 2 years or so before anything solid is in place. So in the meantime, being arrested.
Yeah, exactly. In the meantime, they're going to shut down BC Bud and then bring in that corporate model.
Can you do me a favor? Have you ever met Ramo before?
No, I haven't, but I got close to him at the last event in Vancouver, where Snoop Dogg was there.
All right, well, Caleb, can you run and get Ramo and ask him if he wants to come on the show here live?
Yeah, let's get him. Yeah, fine, get along.
No? Okay, never mind. Who else are here?
I don't know. Freddie. Have we talked to Freddie yet?
Grab Freddie.
Few minutes.
Bring him on in.
Remember, we've got to hold the microphone right because we're live on air. Can't have dead air.
No dead air. Bring that back up.
Anyway, so somebody's...
We're back live. There's Annissa now.
Somewhere. I didn't think I finished it. Hey, there's a... Stop potting.
Let's try it again, stoners. How's everybody doing tonight?
Let's see how this goes.
Awesome. This is awesome. This is a revolution we got going on here. My name's Peter Hudson. I'm a Canadian. And we'll see you after 30 minutes, though. So they say marijuana affects short-term memory loss. They say marijuana affects short-term memory loss.
Hey, what is this that you gave me?
They say
That's
This is
Tetra.
Tetra oil.
Who here's done hot nights?
From Tetra Technologies. TETRA.online. ONLINE. It's our latest grade A, AAA honey oil. Super clear. Goes in a syringe, is dabbable. It's also great for using in cooking products or infusing into other products. Our company does that. We infuse into a multiple variety of products. Caramel popcorn, cookies, Rice Krispie treats, and also a line of creams and lotions like a pain relieving cream, a tattoo healing cream, a lubricant, the love potion. All of it's on our website, and it's all infused with Tetra oil.
All right, well, there it is. That's how it's done. Now, where can people find you online?
www.tetra.online. Not a .com, not a .ca. It's .online.
Perfect. Beautiful. We just had Matt Barron walk in the house. Of course, he's been around the world. House of the Great Gardener, won amazing awards in many different categories, mainly solventless. See, again, we see all those solvents, but there's a lot of products out there solventless, and man, that seems where the future's going and where a lot of medical patients are shifting to, including myself. So, yeah, more on that later. But yeah, a lot of good people in the house tonight, a lot of good people from the island coming out to support one another's businesses and entrepreneurship. On that note, Kayla, what else should we talk about here? It's important to talk about what's not being talked about much, is that Mr. Conroy is underfunded and Allard has yet to be decided. And
I want to talk to you about Allard. So, okay, this is what I'm worried about Allard. So, it's the government might say that if they say, or sorry, let me start over with Allard. If the justice doesn't rule in our favor and rules in the government's favor, and what would happen? What do you think? What do you think would happen? That's my.
Sorry, just repeat that.
Sorry,
I just noticed Owen was walking by, so I wanted to kind of.
That's all good. I got a lot of ideas packed up that I want to bring out, but I'll start with what do you think? What do you think would happen if the government or the justice says no, patients, you're wrong, you got the LPs, and no more gardens? Okay, the appeal, right? But I'm thinking, like, what if he says that because Trudeau is now prime minister, because he said he wanted to wait till after the election, right? So it's like, okay, well, if he wins, then there'll be legalization, so I can vote. Because the thing, if you have a charter right to cultivate your medicine, then wouldn't every recreational user just want to be medical? Because then they'll have a charter right as opposed to just a recreational license.
Well, this is just it. The recreational market, this is where if Allard, in the case of a loss, and if Mr. Conroy did not move forward and decided that's it, you know, I'm not getting paid, nobody's paying for this case, and I'm just going to walk away from it, there's going to be no growing. There will only be licensed producer cannabis that'll be available in all the different stores through the Liquor Bureau. It's already being proposed. It's in the newspaper. Liquor Bureau of Ontario and BC will sell cannabis. That's the future.
That is the future. That's exactly, you know, what we were talking about before, trying to bring in licenses and stuff. It's like, that's, well, we have that. Just look around. It's the LP model. And the home growers, a lot of, you know, they're not unregulated. They, you know, regulate themselves, you know. People don't like to consume things that are going to kill them. Sometimes they do, you know, alcohol and cigarettes. But, you know, that's your choice.
Holy cow, I see your lips moving, man. I can't hear shit. You hand me the mic, I don't know what to say. Especially you in the background.
He's telling us to fuck Harper right now, but
He's already been fucked.
I never thought he was that good looking anyway. I wouldn't want to fuck a guy anyway, so he's not. Oh, he means like, oh, I get it. I got it now. I thought he meant like physically, let's have sex with Stephen Harper. Let's fuck him. You know, that South Park thing, you know, Garrison's talking about it.
So back to the Allard trial. Now again, if Allard was to win, that means that we have to still appeal, and it means that there's going to be an interlocutory injunction, and patients will still be protected, hopefully under that, or there's a lot of different things that could happen. What are your thoughts on if we win?
Well, if you win, yeah, that's good. I wonder if no, there's no way they would keep appealing it. Can you imagine if they do it, though? Like, you got to think of some reasons. So Justin Trudeau may want to keep appealing it because he doesn't want that charter right. See, this thing, Trudeau likes the charter, so he may rule in favor, but it does create an environment where some individuals have a charter right to grow and others don't. But if they just became medical, which might be, I don't know. It's like justice might be thinking about this, and because if you want things to be medical, it should be, you know, more industrialized, and, you know, I don't know. I don't think the justice will rule. I don't want to say that live on the air. I can't take that back. But if I want to be honest about this, think about this through, I would not be surprised if justice says Trudeau's in, he's going to legalize, everyone can grow. I don't want this, class of medical citizens that, it's very, well, that's the thing, MMAR is over, and it is a small class that it will it's a generational thing, kind of, die off. Everybody dies. So maybe he'll say, this group, because of this time, has this charter right to grow, and that's it. But all new patients have to use the LPs.
Well, that'd be a grandfather clause, so that'd be a lot different.
Yeah, so I could see maybe the government making that deal instead of appealing again, making a deal with the patients, open dialogue rather than having that drug war mentality. Saying, you guys, but all new patients have to go in LPs. And then, of course, recreational need to be able to grow. Recreational, we got a whole bunch of things we got to fix. Cannabis is a gateway to liberty. We're going to fix the whole economy by, getting off fossil fuels and using real medicine and, using actual...
Speaking of medicine, without this medicine, I wouldn't have made the trip over. I tell you, $400 out of my pocket and 4 hours on the road to get here to sit behind a table and smoke some weed and talk to y'all. That's my day. Welcome to Activism 101. It's kind of been a bummer day. It's rainy, it's crappy out. The drive down here was extremely dangerous. It's like we're down in the middle of nowhere right now. So it's been an interesting time. If you have any questions out there online, fire them out. Don't know what else to say. I'm not used to a live show that just keeps going, and certainly didn't know you were live at the time when I came in.
Oh no, I guess you didn't. Kelly and I were talking about that. How we should have texted you and been like, "Hey man, tune into your channel. Caleb's trying to take it over." But no, this is actually funny for me. It's almost like my second marathon this year. I did an election show night on my channel, and it's fun. It feels like New Year's by the time it's over.
But we were just in one of our CNC meetings. We were saying we need more reporters. We need more show hosts that have their own characters, that have their own personalities, to bring the more people in. So we cover all dynamics. We understand that not all our voices get across, but we definitely want to share the message. So Annissa, I guess, is going to be coming up, and that's the facilitator of tonight's event. And Anissa's done a lot for the cannabis culture over the years. Amazing stuff. I just can't get into it. I'm just going to let her come and speak about the event herself, and some of the people she has here tonight, and the way this community has come together. These glassblowers are just phenomenal. There are some really good people. There she is. Hey girl, how you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Great show tonight. Great turnout.
Yeah, I'm pretty stoked about it. It's pretty awesome. I just can't believe the turnout. Wow. Yeah, a lot of work, but wow, was it ever worth it?
Yeah, I love the glasswork too. All the community, all the different people. I see all the different tables, and I went around to all of them and said hello to everybody when I got here, and it was just, I love the island reception. It's always so positive and always a good vibe.
Oh, it's a great place to live, and the artists on this island are amazing, and the artists that came from out of town are even more amazing because they got on ferries that probably shouldn't have been sailing today. I'm blown away from the gas. Now we are missing tonight Gibson's Glass and the Quadra crew, who really wanted to be here. They had wicked door prizes for us, but their ferry did not run off their island. So they live on another island and would have had come here. So
I know he had a piece for me to a CCP. Shout out Gibson, we love you. We love you. We love you lots.
Yeah, so it's awesome.
A piece for me, so yeah.
But
next time, but yeah, I had Queese on earlier. Queese has done a piece for that's Queese's piece right there.
Nice.
Sturdy, but yeah. So tell us a bit more about the event, and really, what's tonight all about? I mean, you're doing a lot of fundraising for a lot of different groups. Women's Grow. Tell us a bit about that, because that's exciting me. They've made a really big name for themselves fast, and I'd like to hear more about it.
Well, you know what, Jason, is I do not know a whole lot about the Women Grow. I just seen it on the Facebook. There's a girl here tonight. I had her card, Jill, and she's starting it. So I just told her tonight we were going to talk after the event. I'm going to have a couple $100 for her to put towards whatever and get it going on the island, because it's a group that is of interest to me because I'm a woman, I'm an edibles maker, and I live on the island, right? So if they can get that chapter over here, because I just can't get to the mainland to go to the functions, right? And we're a large enough cannabis industry on this island that we can have our own chapter and be quite successful. So I'm just as interested. So when I get it all rolling, I will come and talk to you again about it.
Absolutely. Well,
but why I started DabFest was actually just to get the cannabis industry to come out so I could meet them. I love the events in Vancouver, but like I said, I can't get over there. Even the ones in Victoria, I couldn't get to those. This started out, I didn't think I could sell 50 tickets. I wanted to have a little dab party, socialize on a Saturday night without going to a bar. And then it blew up because my children, both adult children, both like glassworks. So they started inviting glass blowers, and all of a sudden I had 12. And it just snowballed from there, and then everybody wants this type of event. This shows right here that there's interest in this. People came from Vancouver, they came from up North Island, they came from Victoria in a blizzard, raining like crazy. So I think it's something that the community wants, and I really just want to socialize on a Saturday night in this type of atmosphere and not a bar.
Absolutely. I mean, I've been across this great country, Saskatchewan. Shout out to all our people, Ontario, Nova Scotia. They're all great.
And if you're watching us tonight, Donna McKenzie, I am so glad that you opened up the shop, man. And
shout out to Donna. Yeah, always flying the Coalition crest too. Love you, Donna. So yeah, no, honestly, again, this is all about culture and community and unity, and you've done a great job here tonight. Hats off to you, and thank you for having the Cannabis in Canada crew in here, running a live feed and covering it as best we can. I'm sorry I ran in here late, but I am sick as a dog, barely able to do this show right now, but I'm here for you, dear. All right.
Awesome that you're here, and we'll give you a total tomorrow. We have some funds for you. We're splitting it up a few different ways, and I'll make a big post tomorrow on the internet, on the Facebook page, and that to let everybody know.
We're just happy.
At this point.
We're just happy to, like you said, to be here enjoying the vibe. Honestly, that's what we're here to show everybody, that this is a cannabis culture of Canada, not what they're trying to sell to us. Yeah, not what they're trying to sell to us and take over. That is not what we want. We don't want the liquor bureau.
Okay, right here. This is cannabis entrepreneurs at their finest in this building. This is what it's all about. So thank you very much for having me on, Jason.
Absolutely, no problem. Okay, thank you. All right, that was Annissa Warner, everybody. Beautiful, wonderful girl in the community, always active. Activists act. I hate the people on Facebook that do chat, no freaking act. I always say this, I'm not going to go to a rant because it's too much fun tonight, but honestly, you have to put the act behind activism if you're going to call yourself an activist. You got to show up when they say you're going to raid you. They got to show up when they say they're going to shut you down. You got to show up when they're going to say they're going to invade on your rights. And if they pass a policy that infringes on your rights, you challenge it. That's what we're here for. Check out CannabisRightsCoalition.ca and check out CannabisInCanada.ca any given time to get the latest and breaking news on cannabis in the country of Canada.
And that little bit of time that you were interviewing,
job. You did a big job.
Yeah, I did. Well, anyway, I did that, and then as well, I also happened to cut myself somehow. I'm bleeding from the arm, and I got my
Caleb's bleeding.
And I got my pinky in dab oil. So I don't know how all that happened in a span of like 5 minutes, but.
Well, that's dangerous.
I'll get myself cleaned out and we'll get on with the show. It's like a marathon now. We got a stand-up comedian going on right now, and he's kind of bombing. He might have some good jokes, but I don't know. I haven't really been. I don't think anyone's really.
I'm not gonna. I appreciate all the guys that get up there, because you know what? To get someone to come out and do one of these fundraisers for free is hard. So we got to appreciate everybody that comes out. Anyway, people online, what do you have to say? Do you want a pizza? Do you want people out there? How many people we got watching this, Rusty? How many people we got watching this?
23 people.
23. Oh my gosh.
We're down. We were at like 32 before. We'll go back out. You just got to get people excited again about the broadcast, you know? You got to say funny things, do funny things. I don't think people understand where we are. We're in Duncan, British Columbia. And we are We are broadcasting from a live event. This is BC Bud happening right now. This is the market out here. People are dabbing, enjoying their times. There's glass. There's there's a comedian who isn't that great, but he'll be done soon. And no, it's it is a tough room. It is a tough room because a lot of people are just blitzed. A lot of people just doing dabs. There's Freddie there, and we had a note going on as well. Hey, it's Freddie. You want to do an interview?
Mr. Freddie Pritchard's in the house. Hey, Freddie, come on over here for a second, brother. Careful. Don't kill yourself on the way, man. I don't think we're insured. It's one of those street venues. So I got Freddie. I'm gonna have Freddie come on here in a couple of minutes. I'm first gonna have Caribou concentrate and Island Fire. Is that correct?
Fire extracts, yeah.
Island Fire extracts. Now I recognize you from the last event. You guys were kicking some serious ass down there, knocking some people out.
We certainly were. That event we had.
Sorry, let's just switch this up here. I keep forgetting we're on one camera here. I'm used to the studio. I apologize, you guys. I was caught off guard on the live feed tonight. So yeah, I didn't know we were going live. So anyway, tell us a bit about your crew.
Well, we were Island Farm Dispensary in Nanaimo, but we've recently shut down due to the RCMP action. We're now, this is our extract line, is Island Fire. We're also closely aligned with Thompson Caribou Concentrates. We're behind the scenes with a lot of the BC concentrates action going on. You might recognize me from Beard Bros too. I was with Beard Bros to start with, but yeah, this is what we're doing now. We're doing closed loop and butane extractions. Also doing we're starting to do some rosin pressing and ethanol extractions. I'm doing a line of ethanol oil that's really nice, high-end ethanol oils.
I've been saying that the rosin tech is the future. Once they get it down for the right returns, I think that's the future.
I've just started to play with the rosin recently. Our stuff will be hitting the market in the next month or two, but it is definitely an interesting process. I'm not going to say it's going to knock the N-butane out of the picture, because butane does an amazing job extracting. It's the best working solvent I've ever found for stripping, smoking terpenes, beautiful products out of it, in my opinion. I've been extracting for years. I mean, I started with dry sieve and
there's a piece of your shower there. Let's just show it to our camera as close as you can. Unfortunately, we can't move it, but yeah, bring that in.
Great piece for the camera, but that's some pink lemonade, we call that. It's a cross of the cotton candy, Vancouver Island cotton candy, and
yeah, that's beautiful. We got her. So anybody in the audience out there, give us a guess. What's that weigh? Give us a guess, and then we'll ask the man himself. So he'll already know. So yeah, tell us a bit more about what you got coming for 2016, and where can people find you if they want to get in touch with you?
Actually, I'm kind of hard to get a hold of now that we're shut down for the moment, but you'll see me around. We're in a lot of the shops around. Hopefully we're going to be back in Eden here pretty soon in Vancouver. Jupiter is going to start carrying our stuff. I can't really answer that right now. We're kind of undercover right now.
That's all cool. You know what? The Beard Bros, I work closely with them, and we have them on. Those cats are awesome, and they're with us closely. And
I'm still close with everybody in the Beard Bros. I love them. Wish them nothing but luck. I've just gone my own way. We're doing our own thing. I think we bring some interesting stuff to the game. Like I said, my ethanol oils are going to really blow some people away. I think we're doing some amazing things.
That's why I love these competitions, brother.
I'm really getting into, and we're going to bring some amazing stuff out here in the next year.
Now, you've won a few cups too in these competitions, yeah.
I won some stuff, yeah. We just did. I work with Green Angel Edibles too, and we got a second and a third in the Karma Cup with her edibles, and a second with the topical.
Right on, that's awesome.
Pretty awesome, yeah. We just did in the Nanaimo Cup there. We just got with Thompson Caribou. We got first place with their butter, strawberry cough butter, which is absolutely delicious. And our purple skunk shatter got second place.
Well, there you go. Yeah, I guess do a dab, man. Let's just.
Oh yeah, I don't go on camera without a joint in my hand, but we can smoke here.
Yeah, no joints in here right now. So I don't know, no joints in here, period. So yeah. Well, we're getting a dab right here for you. Well, you can try some of this if you'd like. This is some live resin.
I would love to try some live resin.
some lemon stuff that some friends gave me.
Beautiful.
Brutal medicinal.
We're hot.
The important thing about a dab too is always keeping that temp right, and that's one thing that we can't express enough. I love the nail, and I wish I could show you guys the nail, but we couldn't get an electrical cord long enough to get over here to be able to do that. So we're kind of old schooling it with the quartz banger.
Very delicious. Really lemony.
Yeah, it's got that nice lemon, no
Live resin is something I haven't really played with too much yet, but I would love to a little bit more. Unfortunately, I don't have a large grow facility or access to fresh plants all the time, but hopefully as we legalize, I'm going to start having more access to fresh material, and I'm going to start throwing down on the live resin too. Hopefully,
let's hope Justin Trudeau will actually give us gardens, because if Allard, in that legal case, then that forces Justin in a way to put gardens in. So far, Justin hasn't said he's going to let us have a garden, not even one plant.
So far, I'm not real happy with what's going on. I'm actually disgusted. As I just closed the door to my shop, there's a lot of sick people without medicine because of that. My shop was absolutely, completely non-profit. I've never drawn a salary or taken a dime out of there, and we had to close our door. I'm just not willing to risk a trafficking charge. I have too much going on in my life. I just can't do it, and it makes me sick to my stomach that my door is closed and I'm turning sick people away. It's disgusting.
I was just going to say, it's also sad that the federal government has been ruled unconstitutional in R versus Smith and still cannot supply reasonable access for patients. And they shut down this man's operation, which displaces medical patients. That's a Section 1 issue. It's a reasonable access issue. And Mr. Conroy and our legal team are definitely exploring all these access issues that the federal government continues to do through their failed policy and unconstitutional, unreasonable access regulations.
It's just insane. I feel that Trudeau fed off of our culture to get himself into office, and he's turning his back on us.
Well, his chief financial officer found a tweet, made $1 million. Then that's you, Chuck. And then he's now sitting on the board of directors for Bedrocan. So those of you who don't think there's a monopoly out there, yes, there is, and they're coming here. Absolutely. They're here speaking tonight. That's CandyMed. That's an LP. They're here speaking tonight. They're already here. They're in our events.
No, I think the whole Trudeau plan is corporate, in my opinion. All this liquors. You think it's a coincidence that the BC government union comes out and says that they want to take over recreational sales, just as they're going in and fucking with the medical, excuse my language, I'm rather passionate about the subject, just as they go in and mess with all the medical stuff, the liquor board comes out and say they want to take over the sales. That is bullshit right there. And we're not talking about recreational sales, we're talking about medical, which is a completely different fucking issue. And they're treating us like criminals, talking about they want to legalize it. They want to legalize it so they can bilk the fucking dollar out of it. That's
straight truth.
That's my take on the situation,
dude. That's straight truth. Now, no, there you go. That's what fires me up, because I've known since 2012 on my channel. My viewers know this. I've said the Rios report, 51 LPs in the first 2 years, and right now after 1 year there's 26 of them. Yeah. So that's it. 26 companies have been set up under the medical premise, and there's no medical value to marijuana. Mr. Conroy on my show said that these companies are set up for legalization. This is a scam. Our culture got sold out. And for all you bong cleaners out there, I keep saying, I'm sorry guys, but wake up please and look at what's going on. Soon you're going to be ordering your weed from the liquor store. And if you're okay with that, so be it. But for us connoisseurs, that's not our game.
I'm not going to walk into a liquor store and buy a packet of government weed in a little envelope that I can't smell and examine. I want to know who grew it, as a matter of fact. It's beyond wine connoisseurship. I want to know where it came from. I want to know who grew it. I want to know how it was cured. I want someone who loves it as much as I do serving me my medicine, not some greedy corporate pig.
And again, why govern cannabis like a gun when there's no lethal death rate? It's as addictive as caffeine, as Ms. Pam McCall was schooled on my show. I had her on my show. We put it into context when she talks about addiction. and it's no more than caffeine, and kids can get pop in the goddamn store every day. So this is a ridiculous war that is nothing more than a hostile takeover of the cannabis culture. And my friends, stop cleaning your bongs and please join the fight. Get involved.
It's a profit-based takeover is what it is. Cannabis is cheap to produce. It's an absolutely available, cheap medicine that the masses can have for near free. Turn us loose. Let us grow it. We can trade it amongst ourselves. Give us a farmer's market. It's a gift to the community, and all they see is the dollar, in my opinion. They're clamping onto it like it's tobacco or alcohol, which is their predatory devices that they're using to bilk the community. It's wrong.
And it's $25 million companies, private stockholding companies, these big mining companies. That's what
has come out saying that they're planning to have marijuana available on the market in the next year, which is scary. Philip Morris controls the tobacco. It's big.
Now on that note on tobacco. Now, is your fear like mine that they're going to start to put chemicals in this? And what is a clean medicine?
That's what happened to tobacco. They say tobacco is harmful. Real tobacco, clean tobacco grown organically is not half as harmful as the shit that the government puts their tag on and sells after it's been treated with 1 million chemicals so it won't stay burning. A cigarette used to burn right down to the end. Now they've sprayed it with shit so your bed doesn't catch on fire. But what the fuck are you smoking? I don't want that on my medicine, I'll tell you that right fucking now.
No doubt. And why should it be governed? Again, why do $25 million companies with these big security gates and vaults need to govern this cannabis?
Like I said, it should be near free. It's near free to produce if you don't put this crazy tax and hardship on it. I'd have to pay all this money to hide what I'm doing. If it's just available, I can put a greenhouse with an auto darkening system and get 3 crops in a year off. That changes everything. I'm not worried about a fucking helicopter flying over and ruining my life over it.
That's it. Well, as the war continues, my friend, thank you for coming on. Thompson, again. I rant on my show all the time. I'd like to have you on my show and have you on again to talk more and update us when you're ready to talk more about exactly where my friends can find you. And then please, my friends, understand that, as I said, the war is going on in this country. So when my friends say they can't give out their information, sorry they can't mail to you, I still say patient providers, provide for your patients that you can and rise up, because we need to keep doing this until the LPs are willing to break into a free and fair market that allows us all to have to be able to supply for those patients in need.
Thank you for all your work and everything you do, and thanks for having me. Everybody have a good night.
Right on. That was Thompson Caribou, everybody. And Caleb, you want to jump back on here and give me a 5-minute break? I gotta do a dab. Huh? 1 minute. I'm gonna do a dab first.
Jason's going to take a little break, and everybody's taking a break right now, because I was watching the camera, making sure nobody bump into it or nothing. Not that nobody would, because it's not like there's a bunch of drunk people around here.
I'm wondering what they think of us, because there's a lot of people drinking, and a lot of people high.
I don't think there's any alcohol here.
No, there's really people really high.
Yeah, well, no, that's it. I'm saying high. I don't think they'll bump into the camera, because anyway.
That's dabs.
Dabs. That's what dabs will do you.
Dabs will do you.
Dabs will do you.
That's what I was supposed to be on break for. Tell us one of your Caleb jokes.
Oh, well.
With your next article, what you're working on, because Caleb, you've been doing some badass articles. You've been fucking raising alarm bells for people. They've been saying, holy shit, fuck, what's Caleb McMillan talking about? So tell me about your next article you're working on.
I don't know. Well, I'll probably write about how BC's got, they've always kind of been independent from the rest of the country. There's Western Canada, which is like the provinces. There's like that. There's this premier that won way back in the day, and he was like Social Credit Party, which sounds pretty crazy as it is, because I guess they won by a fluke. If you really want to get into the history, I won't get into the history. I swear most of my articles you just dump off the first 4 pages because it's all history, but the rest of it is I don't know. BC is just, we got to fight for this free market here. You got to fight for entrepreneurs, because like I was saying before, cannabis and hemp it's more than just cannabis. It's hemp as well, and hemp you can make a whole bunch of shit out of, including fuels. So to me, it's a no-brainer. And of course, if you're going to have government licenses and that kind of thing and regulation, you're going to have the LP system, because that's what it is. It's not some hypothetical thing that's going to happen in the future. It's happening right now. Trudeau won, and it's happening right now.
Okay, who's going to sell to the Liquor Bureau? Come on, guys. Who's going to sell to Ontario and the BC Liquor Bureau? It's
exactly.
LPs.
And even in the event...
They're not knocking on my door saying, hey, Jason Wilcox, you can sell weed to fucking the liquor store. Hell no. That's going to all be Tweed. I told you guys this was coming. You're going to either buy it from a liquor store or a Shoppers Drug Mart or a 7-Eleven. I said this since 2012.
Yeah, and it's also, well, it's also the supply. You think, like you were saying, the big corporate supply, but then there's also, I think there will be a connoisseur market in BC just because it is too big of a culture to smash down in the long run.
BC ain't going to get taken over that easy.
No, yeah.
Mr. Lucas, you're realizing that. I know you're the VP of Tilray, my former mentor, and I have a lot of respect for you, but at the same time, the way things are being done here isn't right. Shutting down displacing all these patients on the island in favor of opening clinics, in favor of ushering in some new legalization model that hasn't been accepted by the Canadian people yet, because we haven't legalized.
Well, that's just the thing. It's like it's going to take 2 to 4 years. Yeah, that's so they can, transition all. See, people's basic assumption is that of course we need government regulation and licenses. Like, no, you don't. Not like this. The whole point of free Western civilization is that you could be an entrepreneur. You didn't have to jump through all these hoops of paperwork. So that mechanism has been lost, and it's only a matter of time until people realize that destroys wealth. But BC is recognizing that right now because there's already that market that didn't have to pay the licenses, didn't have to go through the regulation, still self-regulated each other because people want to consume good, clean product and they want to know who their grower is. So it's so that market is being destroyed by government licenses, and the government license system is the LP system. Like I'm saying, the recreational market isn't some hypothetical thing in the future. It's happening right now, and even as they legalize and they change the names of the bureaucracies, it's still going to be bureaucracy, and that's not how you run a free country. So Justin Trudeau, liberal my ass, classical liberals. But I'm hijacking your show again. This is all I rant about. This is all I ever think about.
But this is good because I'm on you. I'm with you. My concern with Justin is just, once again, if you don't address Bill C-10, sorry, that was a big dab. If you don't address Bill C-10, which is mandatory minimums for 6 or more plants, how can you possibly propose legalization unless you are not going to allow personal home production? And that's where Allard comes in. And I hope everybody gets behind it, because if Mr. Conroy walks away from this case, we're all screwed.
Well, let's say if what would happen if John Conroy did walk away from this case? What would happen?
We better hope some other law firm would be willing to pick up $500,000 tab.
But would the injunction still be in place, you think? Let's say...
That's a good question. I don't know.
We should ask. We should find that out.
Well, anybody online, Google that. Find out if Mr. Conroy quit, whether the injunction would stand, and see if you can give us that answer.
Yeah, I just, cause it'd be nice. I just wonder. That's all.
Yeah, well, that's why the audience might help us. I don't know. People are bored here. We haven't got the next audience.
Yeah, I know. Okay, well, yeah, exactly. Now we're at this party's. The party is still going on, but we're now running out of topics. I was worried this was going to happen 5 minutes into this. Talking with Kelly and I don't know. She's around here somewhere. Everyone's around here somewhere. I'll admit. So I guess when I was gone and Jason was interviewing other people, I went out to get water and there's nobody there. No, I'm not complaining or anything. I'm just saying there's nobody there, and there were a few people just standing out there, but it's all kind of quiet and quiet. Nobody there to serve me water. So I came back here. There's really no point to that. I suppose I should mention that I did the dab before, so that seemingly normal situation where the people just standing around was elegantly, special for that moment. And that is all I have to say about that. And take it over to Jason for weather. It's raining. So for anyone who doesn't know, we're in Duncan, BC. We're at this DabFest. This is the BC market coming together. Oh wait, you tell I did that. That doesn't work.
The whole room so everybody can see who's here.
Yeah, it's all kind of connected.
Can we pan any of the room?
No, it's all kind of connected. Yeah. Anyway, but what this is, it's Duncan DabFest. Duncan, BC, DabFest, and this is where the BC buds coming together to say to the RCMP and Naomi that no, No, you can't do that. No. Don't do that.
Well, it's suit up and show up, and that's what I say. Look at who's here. Suit up and show up. Activists show up. You act.
Yeah. That's right. If you're in the area to come out here tonight and you didn't, it's not. You're missing a lot of fun, actually. Because
I got a story to tell. Sorry, listen to the story. This is important. This gentleman over here, Kelly, who we had on earlier, his wife Becky, unfortunately, is very sick. I'm not going to get into details, but much sicker than I. So much so that when I was laying at home sick on Harvani and throwing up, I was thinking, I can't make this trip. I'm not coming to Duncan. I can't do this. When I realized this woman was going to travel 45 minutes with stitches in her stomach, and still come to this event because she wanted to support the coalition, I said, okay, I'm going to come out and I'm going to do the same thing. Who am I to complain? I'm getting a life-saving treatment. This woman's dealing with cancer. So, to those out there who don't understand what this community collect is really all about, it's not just medical patients. It's about Canada, ethics, morals. And, Canada's always prided itself on looking after the sick, the dying, and the disabled. We got to keep that up. That's where cannabis rights come in. If we're going to legalize, Canadians are going to need rights around the issues of cannabis.
That's right. And to be honest there, I wasn't listening. But
okay, Caleb tuned out on that one, so we'll go back to Caleb channel. And okay, so tune out.
All right, tuned out. Now, oh shit, Jason's almost done talking. Close it.
All right, do a dab.
Do a dab.
But that is a serious story. That is important for people to understand, because I would not be here tonight. I was ready to cancel the trip. I was done. I was very too sick. And I came here. My crew's here, thank God, covering this. And we're glad we could do that. And that's huge. But, honestly, it was thanks to Kelly and thanks to Becky that inspired me to push myself. And my wife helped to push me, Vicky, and push me out the door and get me over here and be able to do this event. So for what it's worth, and for those out there that are able to see it, then hey, enjoy.
It is a lot of fun. What was the boat ride like out here? You took the ferry from the mainland to the island, and it's about a 2 hour. It was a 2 hour trip, an hour and a half. Well, how long was it for you? Because I feel like the waters were a lot more rocky going over.
We just did dabs.
You just did dabs. That's right on. Could you stayed in the car, did the dabs, medicated? Did you feel the water? Was it rocky? Was it like, whoa?
Oh, just a little bit, yeah.
Yeah? Just a little bit, though. If you're medicated enough, then.
Medicated enough, yeah, but that's where the dabs come in.
So no funny stories of, going to get a coffee and they give you a glass and it's like, whoa, and then you spill out all over some lady and she freaks out and it burns her, and then she's going to sue the restaurant instead of you, but then maybe she's going to sue you too. I don't think that happens on BC ferries. Not that I know of. I'm always afraid it's going to hit something and sink. Because it is BC ferries. I don't know. It'd be great if there were more ferries. It's like BC Ferries, the LP of ferries. I thought Jason was going to do a dab, but now he's talking to people, maybe going out for a smoke or something. Oh, I can't sing along with the music. If I'm going to say anything, it should be something productive. All right, how you guys doing out there in Radio Land or YouTube Land? You guys, what are they saying on the chat? Anything interesting? What do you guys want to hear? Jason's left, so once again, it's the Caleb Show. And Caleb will stay here all night until they kick us out. Although a dab in water would be fine. As I was saying earlier, I went out for water and there was no water. There was no spot to buy water because the lady was later. Oh, there's also t-shirts to get here. The camera's pointing down at candy canes. Screw that. There's some wicked awesome t-shirts here. Wicked awesome t-shirt. That's a nice color. I'm not just promoting this. I'm saying that as a general consumer. Not only is this a nice color, I look good in fall colors. But that is awesome. Look at that. The joint, and it's wrapped. You got the snake medical shit, and it's this is excellent. You're gonna want this t-shirt, folks. This is a great t-shirt, folks. You're going to want this right now. You just go to cannabisandcanada.ca. This is good color. And if you're not a fall color guy, you're going to love the white one. Who doesn't like white? But if you're like, hey man, I hate white, I always spill shit on it, and it shows. I'm a messy eater, and it shows. All right, that's awesome. Don't worry about it, because that's right, the black one. We got a black one for you, folks. And I don't know how much these are. I'm gonna ask, but if you're at YouTube watching this, I can't really buy one. But you can go to the coalition. Just Google this stuff. Cannabis Rights Coalition.ca. That's where you're gonna find some of this stuff here. $20. This is $20. Come on, $20 T-shirt. I'm buying that. That's what. Any RCMP that are watching the live feed, just to make sure there's no trafficking going on, you can fuck off, because this is just normal green. Oh, look at that. This is what gets you this T-shirt. You're gonna give this up. This is nothing. It's fiat. Okay. Go ahead. That was a joke. I'm not taking over your show. I'm talking about the great T-shirts here.
No, it's interesting. I enjoyed the conversation because I never looked at the fact the joint was actually wrapped. That's the first time somebody pointed that out to me. It's pretty bad, eh? That's our most recent updated logo, and that's the first time I noticed that.
Yeah, well, I like it. I didn't notice it at first either. But maybe it's the color that brings it out. Maybe this is just a good color for that symbol, because you already got the green there. You got the red. Red goes good with this green, I think. I don't know. Oh, look, the camera's back on us. I've been staring at the shirt the whole time. Anyone? Oh, wait, I'm talking about this, and it's not even looking at them. Anyway, whatever. Maybe I'll just put this on. Maybe I'll promote it, because I am... That's right, nobody can see this. That's right. And put on a pin. Careful you don't prick yourself. I think that's maybe what I did there. Dead air. There's dead air. Nobody wants to watch anything with dead air. But anyway, we got it. Did you get this? This is the updated pin with the joint in the middle there. Pretty nifty. So I'm going to put this green one on. I got 20 on me. Here. One shirt. There you go. Canvas. Oh, nice. I didn't even notice the back. You got that. So wherever you go, you're still promoting the brand. I already got stuff on my back, but I got nothing on my front. But I got this one. This one's got it's going to have back. And look at that. See, that's just a good color. It's green and black. You guys are going to see.
There's Corey Peterson in the house. Miss Corey Peterson.
That's right. She was here earlier showing us her paintings. Cool 3D sticking right out at you. Sure. Anyway, I got to put this on. I got to think this through one step at a time. Okay, Caleb. You've done this thousands of times before. How many times have I put on a T-shirt?
And another guest coming up that's going to be coming to represent Trees. Now, what I like about Trees is that they open up the next day. You know what? Traditional clubs open up the next day and say, you know what? We're going to stay open. And well, that's what Trees did, and Brianna's going to come on and talk a bit about that, and I think that's important because that's the traditional stance to take. Once again, activist act. Well, how big is it? Is that extra large?
It's 2 extra large.
2 extra large. Why did you get so big?
It's the only one there.
You want to wear a dress?
No, look at this. This is like...
That's a dress.
Like shorts and giant boots.
But you're in camo now, man. You're in green.
Nobody can see me. I'm wearing camo. I've disappeared. YouTube audience is like, hey, how's that? Who's making that noise? Who's talking?
Where'd Caleb go? All right, so yeah, we will have the new guests coming on here.
All right. Yep, getting kicked off.
And Brianna is here now. See, that's how fast we get our guests on. And my co-host guest tonight is Caleb, who's just jumped off. Welcome, Brianna, to the show. How you doing?
Oh, I'm doing great. How are you doing? Thanks for having me.
Oh, no, thank you. You know what? I was just saying to the audience, I love the fact that Trees reopened. You know, it puts back the act into activism. It also what fundamentally and traditionally has been done. Because in my own opinion, the licensed producers still can't provide reasonable access. Therefore, community necessity is still a defense. What's your thoughts?
I completely agree. I mean, we were already being civilly disobedient being open in the first place. So... as much as we respect that the cops are kind of doing their jobs, it definitely doesn't seem like they're serving the public. And we decided it wasn't a hard decision to decide to reopen to serve our customers. So. Absolutely.
Well, it was a big one because they scared a few clubs to close. A few other ones were raided, and you were one of them. But again, you reopen, you set a precedence, and again, I don't think they can double jeopardy. I don't think they can raid you a second time. I'm not sure about that. I'm not a lawyer, but I don't think they can. I think that's where the opportunity to fund the case comes in, and people need to recognize, look up Trees, get involved. These are the people taking a stand for your future, Canada. Not, this isn't just about one place. This is about Canada.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm on a little bit of a tirade tonight.
Yeah, I couldn't say it better myself. I completely agree with you. I mean, we're here to stand up and to represent for the rest of Canada. I think BC's kind of in the spotlight right now, so it's great to be a part of that and to be doing some good in the community, for sure.
Absolutely. Now, where can people find trees now? Like, even though you reopened, so is your website and everything still up? Where can they find you? And give us a little down on that.
Yeah, so we're online at treesdispensary.com. We have a Facebook page, we have a Twitter, and as far as our stores right now, we have 2 in Victoria. We're about to open one downtown on Yates. We have one in Nanaimo. We're open for business, and I mean, we're hoping as soon as we can to be all over the island. We just want to kind of spread our roots.
Beautiful. Well, Brianna, thanks for coming on the show, and thanks for demonstrating what real activism is and real patient providers do in the face of adversity. Cheers. Okay. Stay tuned for more as we continue to cover DabFest 2015. This is Jason Wilcox, dabbing out.
Did I sit down the dead air?
I dabbed out, so I said, this is Jason dabbing out.
This is Caleb dabbing in, because I think I need a dab, and I think I might need one on in the air. Dun, dun, dun. I just got some grapefruit juice, too, because they're out of water. They're out of water, so I got some grapefruit juice. See, there's supply and demand with water. Anyway, we're having a lot of fun. We are dabbing a lot here at DabFest.
There are a lot of people just wandering around, dabbed out, and that's why it's hard to get a guest, because, it's not that it's hard to get a guest, it's that people want to come on and talk, but they don't know how to convey their message, just like me, because we were too dabbed out. And that's what you have when you have a good community function. But you know what? You never have a fight at one of our events. That's what's the best thing. Never any violence at a cannabis function.
Too dabbed out. Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. We're too dabbed out. I'm just making music to what you're going. There's a beat back here. There's a pedestrian beat. I'm not sure if you can hear it, but it's going ba-dum, 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 bum, bum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Yeah, you're too dabbed out. Yeah, because we're too dabbed out. I don't know.
Everyone out there, they're going to say, fuck these two clowns. What the fuck?
Yeah, talk about serious things. I don't know, yeah. Well,
being stoned, guys.
Call about just having a little bit of fun to go along with some of the serious stuff. Serious stuff. Because serious stuff is serious. It's super serial. But if there's one thing the establishment doesn't know what to do, they don't know how to laugh. LPs aren't having fun. They're not laughing. But we're laughing, and that's all that matters. Well, no, a lot more things matter. But laughing is... If you got to keep your sense of humor, you got to keep your optimism, right?
Absolutely. Always. It's very hard, especially when you're sick. That's fundamental. You got to keep your quality of life, and part of that is keeping a positive state of mind and physical body. So that's all part of quality of life. And finding that balance is hard. And knowing when to push yourself at times like this. Why would I come over? Like I said, my friend with cancer, if she can come over for a 40-minute drive, then I should be able to make a 4-hour car ride. So that's basically the end of it. And
a ferry. By water and by cars in a fucking rainstorm.
In a rainstorm. It wasn't fun. It was actually really shitty because unfortunately my girlfriend, she wasn't too happy with the boat shaking and stuff, and she wasn't happy with the rain pouring down. It was a big, dark, fucking long drive, but hey, we're here and we're having a really good time. That's all that matters. We got a hotel across the street. We get to go out for dinner after and relax. That's all that matters. A kosher, good vibe, and enjoying the cannabis culture. This is what the government would like to overrun, and this is what we want to keep going.
Yeah, see, I'm worried. Yeah, as long as if people can smoke in like vapor bar lounges area, it's kind of like what we visited today. Well, you weren't there, but today we went to a bunch of dispensaries in Nanaimo, and one of them was an old bar. It had its liquor license. And instead of transferring it, because it was too bureaucratic and costly and time-consuming, the RCMP were kind of getting on them about, having both liquor and cannabis. So they're like, okay, whatever, we'll just cancel. And I'm sure there's some kind of cancellation fee for canceling a liquor license. I'm sure of it. Just look it up. But anyway, so but my point is, I'm going on a rant, is we got to fill up a lot of time, you know? The point is that this was a lounge. This was just a lounge that was like a bar, not hurt anyone. It's just like an alcohol bar, except people aren't getting drunk and yelling and getting out, spilling out at 2 a.m, waking up the neighbors, because there were noise complaints with the old bar. But this guy, no complaints, whatever. Just a sweet lounge, place you want to be. And it's unfortunate RCMP feel that's what they need to shut down. It's just peaceful individuals. And because of what? Because of it's in the Controlled Substances Act, and it's a piece of paper, man. It's got no power unless you give it power. So whoever made that order, like, a serious fuck you, because it's like
you're calling somebody for a dab. See? Oh, don't want to do that.
Fuck them all to death.
Fuck them to death.
That would fuck them all to death right there.
that would knock you the fuck out.
I dare you. I double dog dare you.
Fuck no.
No?
That would totally knock
half.
You out. This
Do
is so
half.
This is like straight live residence.
A quarter.
You can't even touch the stuff.
It's just, you gotta whip it. That's how you get it up.
Kick the shit out of it.
Yeah, you touch it and it gets on your, and then whoa, that's how good it is. You just touch it and you feel it. It's here. Somebody needs vent away. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Do that one. Do that. You can do that one. There you go. Add a little bit more to that.
Why can't you do it?
Oh well. I guess
Caleb can do it.
Yeah, maybe. No, wait, not that one. You got to do like I can't finish it. I'm gonna pussy out on live air because you just offered me a dab. That's just way too big to do.
That's not too big.
Oh, for me? Oh yeah, I've been smoking dabs in a while.
Anyway,
I had to take a break.
ready for dab? How big a dab?
Hey, coalition members, I got to split out of here. I got like a 2-hour drive ahead of me back up island. Hope you all had a good night. DabFest rocks. These guys are going to keep rocking here. Have a good night.
And that was Kelly.
Once again, thanks for coming out.
Thanks for coming out, Kelly.
It wasn't for them.
Yes, it's true. We will be here all night, at least until, I don't know. I think there is an actual ending time to this. Because, we're rented out and everything. Organizers, just a phenomenal job. Everyone out volunteering. Person who sold me the grapefruit juice, thank you. It was delicious. I'm still drinking it. I want to savor it. So, you did run out of water, but it's all good. Grapefruit juice, if you ran out of water and you had nothing but pop, we'd have a problem. But, or even like just orange juice. Orange juice is for the breakfast. Grapefruit juice. That's your vitamin C. I think. Let's see. Yes, 120% of it. With a little bit of iron in there. A lot of carbs, though. You've got to add all these carbs on. Anyway. So Jason's left, and if you're still watching, you see some candy canes with a C&C logo. I was gonna do a dab, but I just kind of assumed Jason would talk over me as I did the dab. But okay, well, I guess I gotta figure this out. So, what's gonna happen here is I'm gonna do the stoner juggle that we were talking about earlier, where you have the microphone, you have a dab rig, you have a camera, you're live to the YouTube world, and then the after people that watch it later. Oh, something's happening on the stage. I'm still gonna do this though. Just gotta find a. Oh, it's the rat. So somebody's going to win something. People are winning shit. Jason had it with him. I was looking for that.
Oh, yeah, that's your excuse.
Well, yeah. That's a pretty good excuse not to have it.
Yeah. Sorry, that was a good excuse. Therefore,
yeah, I got it. No. Hold on. Yeah, fuck off.
Do it. You can do it. That'll make you sweat. Oh, we're out of tune.
Yeah, that's right. It's kind of a small torch. It's a draw.
Here in Duncan. That's our local dispensary. And these are in the back corner. So it's very nice vendor.
Check them out.
So the number is last 3, 273. 273.
People are gonna win shit tonight.
No, we're gonna wait until the end. Okay, so we'll try again in November.
Draw, and the mic was silent.
Very fair, maybe they're on smoker.
Checking the door tickets now. Everybody who came in on the back of their ticket has a door ticket attached with a number on it, and that's what it is. It's literally a door prize draw. And that's a nectar collector being given out, what we just demonstrated earlier.
That's right. Somebody's going to win the dab straw.
Now I'm jealous. I hope it's me. Okay. Everybody, 221. 221. No, 221. 221. No. No.
We got bingo in the house. We got.
All right, well, that's about bingo. There we go.
I think someone's going to win more. I think there's more to give away.
Holy cow, that was... I'm like, no. That's weird hearing yourself feedback for those out there watching. Commentating. Caleb, the delayed feedback sounds funny, does it not?
Yeah, I know.
It messes with you, doesn't
it? messes with you. And I'm
Totally
also trying to
messes
watch
with you.
So, okay, we're going to get another one. Somebody else is going to win.
A device from Botanical Extract Devices.
Botanical extract devices.
250.
Oh, 221. Come on. 221. Where's yours, Caleb?
Oh, that's right.
What? Oh. Hang on here.
Here, I'll
221. 221. Come on, cheers.
Come on, I don't know. None of us are winning. But it's a pretty sweet piece.
So the number is 249.
249 was the winner.
Here. See what there's some great glass work that's being won here. Beautiful. Gotta go get a closer look. This is pretty sweet. From the mainland. It's a nice little class. Somebody's gonna win this. So the last 3 digit. 255. Somebody's won over there. That is a nice rig. Got a little orange on it. It's a blue. Swirls up. Some nice pieces. I want to know who's going to win that long piece. Not sure if you folks can see it at home, but there's a nice bigger piece here. And there's a bunch of nice small ones, too.
Okay, so the next one I'm going to do is... Oh, you didn't get the ticket. I forgot to pull the number.
Oh, dang it. Pull the number. And somebody else is going to pull the number. That's the one I'm talking about. That's a nice one.
Gold sponsor.
I hope somebody in my crew wins that, because then I will be smoking from it.
So big round of applause for that. They were awesome.
No.
So check out your shop when you go to Victoria. Okay, so the price
Shops in Victoria.
there is 411. 411. Okay, we're gonna do that one later. 411.
Nobody won. Shit.
DJ.
DJ's pulling a new number. DJ pulling a new number.
Okay, so I'm gonna do it for this glass marble.
Glass marble from Iceberg.
Oh, you got another one? Okay, we got a winner. So I don't know where Maddie is from Iceberg Glass, but this is his
It's Maddie's from Iceberg.
whales inside one marble, and it's pretty awesome.
Yeah. Orca whales inside of a little blue marble. It's too bad I can't move the camera closer. So sweet, you got that one. Hey man. Yeah. I think that guy blows glass. Wait, can glass blowers enter? Of course, everybody can enter.
Orca whales from Maddie from Iceberg.
But still, it'd be nice.
215.
Somebody, well, I guess that guy was, I've seen that guy around before. I'll smoke from that piece. I know I will. Anyway, we're looking for somebody new. Nobody for that one. And now she's tangled up.
Okay, so we're going to do this little bell ring, and I can't remember who it's from.
It's a nice little bell ring from
It was Queen.
Queez?
Okay, Queen.
No. Yeah, okay. So nice little glass. Somebody's gonna win this.
All right, so we have 263.
263. Yeah. Somebody won it.
Okay, so going to do. We have some protein seeds. We have a disposable dab pen from Ken.
Disposable dab pen. Say that 3 times fast. Disposable dab pen. Disposable dab pen. All right. So there's also a Black Octopus in the corner.
Brought us a wicked black light with the glass blowers and they didn't show up. So we do
Shitty.
the guys in Quadra and they'll be at the next event.
Cool.
Okay, so the winner of this is 265.
265. 265. Over there in the corner. That guy. They're doing the draw. And I'm a lot closer than I was. I'm at some random table. How you guys doing? Live on YouTube.
The next one we're going to draw for is a neat email from Brindle Farms. Guys over here in the corner. Really
All right. Farms nice in the corner. All right.
Okay, so the number is 252.
Fat 2.
252.
Nobody's winning. I wonder if some people have left. That sucks because they did not win then. There's a 50-50. I did not know that. There's a 50.
$30. We're going to do the 50-50 draw. So that is your red ticket.
All right, the red ticket.
Okay. Can I get somebody other than me to call this ticket? Ben?
All right,
Okay,
some.
so there's $190 going to the Saskatchewan Compassion Club. They got rated the week I started planning this event.
Yeah, they got rated. So a lot of money going to that dispenser that was rated.
836.
836. That guy right there, next thing, in the blue beanie. All right. Ticket matches. He gets the 50-50 prize. Ba-dum. Handful of cash. Do-do-do-do-do-do.
So these are all the CRC will get someone who will get them money from these prizes. And so they have also in these bags
So we're looking in the bags now. There's $100 in each bag
web voucher for
of web voucher.
supplies.
Hydronic supplies.
200 and 100. So they're in one of each of those bags.
200 and 100.
Oh, sorry, and Mimsy's piece. Mimsy sent this little pipe over.
Rimsey's piece.
We have 3 bags.
Sweet, nice little pipe. And the bags.
Over and do the pipe first.
And the
It's a really wicked piece that we donated.
Yeah.
Over from the mainland, but yeah, he was one of the first people that replied with a donation for this event. So,
Sweet. Awesome. There she goes. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. How many drum rolls could you do before it's not funny anymore? We'll find out. Okay. Green ticket. Oh, that's not the name of the winner. That's the ticket. 080. Who's got that? 080? Somebody. I didn't see who that was. Or where he was. Oh, he's over. So we're drawing the new winner and all the door prizes. Somebody's gonna get some bags with gift cards, hydroponics, and goodie stuff, goodie bags, and also there's a pipe to be won as well. And she won it. So there's the 3 bags. No particular order. Cannabis Rights Coalition, that's right. The winners will...
Green ticket 953.
953. Dun, dun, dun. Hey, Freddie. Freddie won. One-man smoke show. Good for Freddie. Yeah. There's Freddie. One-man smoke show. He just won one of the bags for the CRC.
So I really like the guy. Yeah, check him out. YouTube Sunday night, 6 o'clock. Are you having a show tomorrow?
YouTube Sunday night, 6 o'clock. And it's going to try to have a show tomorrow.
It's really fun and education. Okay, so the next one is 111.
It's a Chinese shithouse. 111.
Somebody else who came over from
Vancouver. Shatterbeard. Shatterbeard won the second one for the CRC. Came all the way from Vancouver over the seas. It's a shitty day to be on the seas. So good for Shatterbeard.
And we just got a little mystery package from Shatterbeard.
Right on. Into the mystery package.
Green ticket.
All right.
960.
960.
960. Green ticket.
What? Freddie? No way. Yeah, Freddie. He won again. Who's pulling these tickets? I want a recount.
Okay, Freddie's going to donate this prize to the next ticket holder.
Alright. Sweet. It's gonna donate it. Good for Freddie. That's funny, winning both.
Well, he's donated it back. So there you go. Can you pick another one?
Alright. I'm gonna pick a new one. He's gotta do it right.
We got Shane back here from Beard Brothers. He's hiding. But he's here picking the ticket.
Shane from Beard Brothers picked it, so Freddie would win twice.
Okay, green ticket 975. Compliments of Freddie Pritchard.
Freddie Pritchard.
975.
Hey, Tanya won.
Hey, this one's coming back too.
That's
from Cannabis Rights Coalition. Thank you so much.
Donating it back because it would just be redundant. Oh, we've lost power. It's just up there. I wonder if I've lost. No, we seem to be going. All right. Well, the front of the stage, they've lost all their power, and all of a sudden I've become conscious of my voice. Before it was easy to hide underneath just mumbling into the microphone, but now it's like everyone's listening. All right, now we're still going with the door prizes here, with or without electricity. Oh, we're back.
Okay, next ticket is. Oh my goodness.
592.
892.
Well, hold on. 892.
He's all excited.
It'd be funny if
892.
we get Tanya wins again. It's like twice in a row. No, okay, we got someone else. Yeah. Oh, over here. Okay, tickets match up, and she hands it off. Walks away with his prize from all to this jersey. Okay, I'm going to the next sort of prizes. A Beard Bros mystery bag. Look at a nice small red sack. Somebody's going to win. Somebody's going to win the Beard Bros.
Okay, 407.
407.
From Beard Brothers. 407 yellow ticket.
Who's got 407 to win the mystery bag from the Beard Bros?
Set it aside.
Beard Brothers. Okay, nobody. Oh, I would like that mystery bag. I'll just buy it.
Another mechanical extract device.
Cool, an extract device.
So we're going to get this one right. We have
A vape pen from Cannabis. Crop King Seeds. So somebody's going to win 3 things, 3 goodies.
So 389 yellow ticket.
389 yellow ticket.
389.
Okay, oh, somebody. Oh, over here. And he picks the new ticket. He claims his prize.
283, and I'm going to do. Yeah.
And did we name the ticket first? Shatterbeard mystery package. A lot of mystery packages. What's in these mystery packages? Dabstick from Black Octopus.
283.
283. I feel like we've already called that. No way we've already called it. The yellow ticket. The yellow ticket 283.
283. Okay, we're just going to leave this one here.
Alright, that's another no-show.
Okay, so next we're going to do disposable dab pens.
Disposable dab pens. Crop King Seeds. And another package from Shatterbeard. Yeah. Shatterbeard.
Okay, so yellow ticket 388.
388. That seems like it'd be a good number for somebody. I don't see anybody winning though. Dun, 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 dun.
Okay, so next we're gonna.
Oh wait, do we have a winner? No, there's no winner.
Because we're gonna do Remo's Nutrients, which is
Okay.
a system they're donating.
Remo's Nutrients.
I'm gonna get the word wrong because I lost the paper. And if you won the Can Award for the most influential person in the cannabis industry.
He won an award.
So this is the complete system.
It's probably the worst narrating ever. Just stone staring off 4-2-Z. Oh yes, what do you want that? No idea. Who? What's going on? Who? Where am I? People are winning shit, and I don't have a ticket. But no, there's some good stuff here. She just won some Crop King seeds, so she just got free seeds. It's pretty dope.
We have some Crop King seeds because they brought us a lot. It was so nice to do that. But it's glass pen.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet. Glass pen.
I'm sorry.
Urban Glass and Buckley.
Very sorry that. But I know you gave me a card too. Sorry.
Yeah. This is an event in Canada, by the way. Sorry about that. Sorry, we're in Canada.
Okay, so
Okay.
242.
242. Almost. 242 is almost like 420. Just rearrange some of the numbers and get rid of some and add the 0.
Okay, we're going to go back to I got one more. This pendant. And
That's pretty sweet.
Dabber
Dabberdish.
dish.
It's like a necklace. And it is glass. And we're going to find out who made it later. Who? Beth. Beth. B-E-T-H. Yes. Beth.
Okay, 414. 414.
What? Right on. Person right next to me won. And here she comes. I think she might be a little too high. Yeah, that's all good though. It happens. People are all dabbed out. That was weird. That was a weird exchange. She didn't want to get up first, and then she was all like, yeah, it was weird. Okay, so here we are.
Oh, this is a gingerbread house.
Gingerbread house. It's not a child's friendly gingerbread house unless your child's got a seizure or something. In fact, if your child does have some just bad sickness where, you know, oil will do it, that the gingerbread house might be a good way, you know? So, yeah, Harry won it. Vancouver people got karma. Yeah, it came here from over the ferry in a storm, so karma is paying off right now. So gingerbread house, that's pretty sweet. It's gonna get you stoned. An edible. Oh yeah, he's gotta pick a new number.
Check this guy's shirt out. He's got his MMA right on his shirt. I just love it. Thank you.
MMA. He does. He's got his government document as a T-shirt. That's pretty funny. Just walks around. There's my license. It's on my T-shirt. Anyway, so what is this? Assorted teas and stuff. Okay. Teas, not Jesus. Teas. 422. That's almost like 420. Yeah. It'd be funny if somebody does have 420. Well, I guess somebody statistically has the number 420. That probably gave them a good laugh, getting a door prize number and it says 420. Even if you don't want it, it's like, 420.
Also, one of our sponsors, they're over here in the back corner. Give it up.
Trees. All right.
I try to do this as fast as I can, but when you have this many prizes,
It's a lot of prizes. Yeah, it's just going on. It's rough to be up there on stage talking about the prizes. I'm kind of getting bored of doing this commentary too. I'd like to go back to the camera sitting.
Yeah.
No, we're still up. They're still doing stuff. Sweet. So you got that mystery bag.
Sorted bag from.
Another sorted bag.
We've got a T-shirt. We got some seeds. We got another.
T-shirt, seeds. A lot of these disposable dab pens. Very nice. Just when you want one dab, you don't want the whole rig. Just dispose it. 224. Yeah, somebody's got. Hey, we got it over here.
Okay, another bag of sorted goodies. You got a little bit of everything in there.
All right, so we're going through the prizes here. I wonder who gets to win the Beard Brothers mystery bag. I'm really curious about that. So this is somebody's got 186, and they could win.
Yellow. Sorry, they're all yellow now. They're all yellow. Get all
The yellow ticket.
Yellow. I'll give it a minute. Okay, got one more.
Give it a minute.
And this is from. She's over there. She's the Bear Coconut Lady. She has given us this bag.
Bear Coconut Lady. It's got a heavy bag she's giving away.
Wrapped up like a treat, so.
Oh, it's a Christmas treat in a black heavy bag. Who knows what it could be? I think it's probably a bowling ball. An edible bowling ball.
Now,
Okay.
this kid eats edibles all day long, but they'll eat these ones. They're not his mother's, but
No.
okay. Yes, I do. No, I don't want to pick a ticket because should I draw these ones again? I guess if people didn't come.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, all right.
Says we're going to draw more tickets to claim the prizes that weren't won.
Email from Brindle Farms. You get a second shout out, man.
Yeah, Brindle Farms. So it's going to win that.
I can't believe my kid wanted edibles. Okay, so for the email, second time around, Brindle Farms, give it up, 235.
The email from Brindle Farms will be won by...
Did you win your own prize?
She won her own prize, ladies and gentlemen.
Another prize on the table?
Oh, no, she'll take it. She don't mind a free email. Yeah, wants the dab. And a new ticket. New ticket for the iceberg.
Marble with the orcas in it.
Oh, right. The marble.
203, yellow ticket.
It's a glass marble with an orca in it.
Wicked marble.
It's fucking wicked sweet. It's in 203. Somebody wants that guy.
Yeah, Bill from Victoria.
Bill from Victoria won the pretty sweet Orca glass enclosed marble.
Okay, so we're going to go with the Beard Brothers mystery package.
Beard Brothers mystery bag, mystery package. Da, 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 da.
Okay, 223.
223. Aha, somebody got 223. This guy back here.
Okay, so we got the glass roach.
And there it goes. The Beer Bros mystery bag.
Oh, that's from Buckley Glass. And
Buckley Glass is giving, uh-oh.
Okay, and I've been saying Canadabs wrong. They have supplied all of the door prize, the disposable things.
The dab pens, disposable dab pens have been all distributed by,
You just want me to keep doing this.
yeah, by somebody.
I used to be shy. Okay, so the last pendant is 282.
282. 282.
282?
Somebody's got,
282.
nobody's got 282, huh?
Check it, I'm drawing another one. Okay, well, come on, 401.
401. Let's speed this up. She needs a dab, ladies and gentlemen. 401. Somebody. There's a lot of pieces of paper in there. We could be here all night just claiming out numbers. Eventually, it has to work out, probability, right? But there's a lot of paper in there, and there's a lot of people here too. I don't know what you guys can see.
212.
Two.
Here, I know you. 2. You're all bored with listening to these numbers.
Yeah. It's funny.
212.
So just throw it. Oh, don't throw it on. Yeah, don't mix up the tickets that you already had.
202.
All right, here we go to somebody's here. I just know it. All right, we're calling out numbers, and the people aren't here, but it's all right because eventually, there we go. See, statistically speaking, somebody has to have it. It's just a mere numbers game. Cool. So he got what he got.
The email because Brindle Farms donated back again.
Oh, they. Oh, here we go. Freddie delivering the dab to keep this thing going, and the crowd goes wild.
Hey, Richard, one man spoke so. Hey, now you want me to read numbers, okay?
That she wants to read.
267 for the email. Yay!
All right, we got one on the first try. No random yelling numbers. We're back to an actual door prize game.
Okay, so this is Shadowbeard Mystery Pack.
Shadowbeard Mystery Pack. Cannadabs. Dab pen.
So 275.
There we go. 3 in a row. We're doing this.
All the way from Campbell River. Somewhere near there.
Somewhere.
Okay, we got mystery bag, all kinds of prizes, t-shirts, seats. Oh, and we had some bracelets that were out in these bags, and I totally forgot. Our bracelet guys are here.
Hey.
Okay, next number is 195.
195.
195. Woo! Oh my god, that team.
There we go. Guy with a snowman on his shirt. He's ready for the season. The season of building snowmen.
Oh my goodness, another dab stick from
There's another stab stick.
Shadowbeard Mystery Pack.
Shadowbeard Mystery Pack. Crop King Seeds. And is the last one of the night. Come on, let's go 201. Did we go 4 or 5 in a row? Somebody? Yes. No random calling out numbers. We've got 1-on-1. All right, so it's over. That was the door prize thing, and that's the end of I don't think it's the end of the party, but it's the end of the. I gotta talk louder.
Another hour to rock and roll. So please thank everybody that came out.
I'm supposed to get up now, I believe.
Thank you very much.
I'm supposed to get up. I sat at this table. Can they see me? I gotta get up. Thank you for letting me sit at your table. All right, we're back. I had to say thank you for letting those people sit at my table. I don't know what you guys could see, but it was rude to just sit there.
Jumping, man. That was jumping all around across the road. It was kind of cool.
Yeah.
I didn't know what he was jumping about.
Yeah? All right. Well, I was saying hello. All right, well, that was a fun door prize. What do you think? I did my best to narrate it, but, you know, everybody's a little dabbed out here. I know I certainly was dabbed out trying to narrate a door prize show, but it was good. A lot of people won stuff. Coalition, mystery bags. Like, a lot of money is going into good causes tonight. That's what this night is all about, is the dab. We got dead air, Jason. All right, we're gonna wrap it up. That's when the thing's over. Everyone is clearing out of here. It was a good. Here, you want to close this? Close this, Jason.
All right, let's go ahead and close this out. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in to DabFest 2015. And yeah, it was Jason Wilcox, dabbed out. Thanks to Caleb McMillan, one of our writers. And now we're starting to report in front of the camera. Good on him. And yeah, let's just keep it going. And yeah, thanks for tuning in. See you in the next show. Cheers.
Bye,
man. Bye. Bye.
Alright, what do I gotta get over here? Black or the red? Stop broadcast. Stop screen or event?